hwio etuo nkuta womo aba nkuta womo bibia nkuta womo chief azoka ba bi omo bia wo ba election ase anase election ase bia no enya simple sa na police fuatimi gina womo na so etoto ne yema because 10 11 no na minim se emo 1 die said your friends are reverend in team for you. As a member of parliament, I said there will be bloodshed and Akwatia by election. Said one fra say on me free say Emma 1 2 3 5 1 more dear and then bloodshed and then yes. Now I be should the answer can be. Said the MPP for a minister seat where said one would just sit where said the si woman kakra. Amenumonyam kakra credibility kakra abemno. Any day we are no minister seat where said a few 10 11 let me say I'm 5 for dear. No ma etu omonsa etu omonsa wo ma na etu omona na etu omonan emoja go de na ni moja gu but e wo bra IGP presence omuhu IGP ehu police for penifo na wutwa wani a police station police for be 30 Ghana police for be ma baso IGP police ni no am interdict no a GJF na ye na prosecution wani ahwe e de ne nsa ne prayer e yabufuo na baaye monfra no na monfa na djuma emfa ema no ai eyo man na ye anwuno because ade na dra ho no na twetwetwere ho no a sa police ni nkofo ke so ompe ne ho asem e twetwetwere ho no sa no so wakire bi prosecution na BBC ni e pam no a next election dia ni police ni kwa ho no a obefa ne ho adwene and when they call so wa blekuma north na afa na police for jejina ho no na politicians no omu di wo ho mpaboro no ebi ni pepper spray gu ma kuta pepper spray etuguo meme ehwiri wo ho boma meme edi wo ho mpaboro e wa blekuma north because police ni journalist I know my right for yeti kroma I know my right to 6 months ni entwa eka so go pia wanti o person o chese o no media person I know my right free hand wo jan I'm doing my job I'm doing my work 6 months I know my right to 6 months no what tiem enkofu ko your friend say strike enko demonstration e demand better condition of services no na 6 months na the salary akam seba Swahu, eti IGP ya boma basu ni salutumu. But ya make us police ni monfra na monfra na adwuma ma no. NDC dia mo be ya interdict no. Ya suspend ni ya twena so eye monfra na IGP ya boma basu me salutu. Wadwuma enra mo ye ewa Akwatia. Afa ye mrefie de mra me ye adwuma. Hwe enra de si ye ewa Akwatia no. E kire Ghana fo bibi, e kire MPP bibi, na esanso e kire NDC bibi. E kire MPP fo bibi say the greed, wickedness. So, greed, we are greedy. So we are politician. Now we are greed, pessimist, selfishness. And do when you can ya. What destroy one kasa party ama opportunity. So we share the new see ya Akwatia. We say a swing seat. But it's a history. Abakwasam from 1992 eba. What do you start from 2012 eba election bia be kwaso Akwatia bia no parliamentary seat na swinge ekwa hakwa but eba no presidential resource the uhunu ni say MPP always no MPP lead MPP presidential candidate ni vote no or NDC presidential candidate mu but greed person kuminya any sa bad governance amemwo full time Ghana for a witness experience here for the last 8 years eswa ba na MPP in 2024 ya by elections ahodo and then 19 police stations elections e cohort esono ama MPP eda from say pu MPP enu magu ase etinu na mete na me kan ne me sanso aka say MPP is serious political party e wo Ghana ha say ya and consenka from top national regional executives wo pam wo bibia I was saying ko bibia ko and also include some around general secretary no general secretary madam errand boy no JFK I was saying ka MPP national executives no obia ko enka wotwe enka doa I was so obia ko because we are yenu bi no ya ma yani ambere a Ghana be ya communist country e be ya one party state. Yes, you am penisa, Ghana Pempeso, you do your democracy no. Kabami Kabino, I was a NDC beba, I was a MPP beba, but you are free nay. Say said ye be akrofo keka say MPP betimi atre opposition the next 12 years na eniema na ekoso party no wo betimi atre mu abrobe 20 years bibian one ma MPP aya e show seriousness Emma Ghana for who say enkrofo we no ma reporto sebe Ghana for ma wo mo kwanya se mu medi so ye fa Ghana for se moa fair treatment I was say dem Ghana for ne amfa ma wo mo sa ye befum sika befum ahunyade ya destroy your party and this is the time e was ye nyamere ne ye kɔ grounds ne ye kɔ Ghana for ne ye kɔ power mo cho ye party ma e was ye engage wo mo enye sa e ya pre e na e kɔ so MPP e ya pre because we free say me yesikani we free say mabobra we free say we say we na disuo we free say we na yesei na se nka ne yie mu ne yese ye ka enka ye dan and a political party like MPP etimi kwa general election e 137 seats even though your friend say for me na e independent but obi anim say ye save seat e de ma MPP 84 America 138 seats our parliament. Ni yetimi kwa election na would drop it. Eba be say 88 and eba kwa free so and am say 87 as I say. Now those crop of leadership and penifona omu lead party ni disgrace party asel party no omo na so lead party no asel party ni presidential candidate eyana I don't get it me tenasia na me analyze issues na within the me so MPP mu eyana me bisa mo say na MPP supporters no mo tenasia asesem ho ahunu say mo party penifona say mo ye gullible. Whether you can't take it or you take it this morning. Obefana no pay. What nasia dwen ho ahunu say wo party penifom say madwene mu ha omo play with your minds omo de madwen edi agro because enka sanka ba now no enka party ni penifom nyina ka omo na bi num JFK num ka jamfu anom greediness omo ye so greedy enka omo pia omo de agu baabi ka Dr. Bawumia sorry me ka say oba ba be pay presidential candidate edi aba be di Ghana president senka sika said you know my John say once one just good them I do know a good them Bank of Ghana and you shit or your people or machines or ink or just wono and Casikano peer the good them and Casicana di winia and come winnie. But when you go some of the other party, it be testing me be certain and Kufuado. It is a say no what if you know MPP for penny for and I say MPP ma it is a more pe adventure be a foot to be a mukwana na Kufuado na Kufuado did not only destroy Ghana. Na Kufuado as a former president did not only say we destroy Ghana, but na Kufuado in the political party MPP yes shen and munyam 2016 Edinburgh power no was what destroy the political party. Well, good party no ni mu ase atete party na pansam a destroy party no. Papa Penimu ti say na Kufuado 40 years presidential ambition monso menhwe eba ne politics na Kufuado twamfo nye de kire Ghana man ewiase mani hunu se eba na manyomu ni amemmu even though onye president da ba wa minister member of parliament onim de Ghana for pe omanyimu an wote Nima boy onim de Ghana for pe obetimi abu oman no but obaye no enye se Ghana kwa no destroy no wonu ankasa ne party political party MPP ya 2016 e share na Kufuado animunyam say 40 years awo preso obedi president no what check enti yema wakwanya no he did not only destroy our beloved country but wonu ankasa ne new patriotic party no nana de akwaso nyina ono Dr. Bawumia o a greed. That time what the radio soon as I woke up, say Adia Koswano, a pure wickedness. They were so irresponsible. Omo fa ho, they no muni one say to me any sika, to me any sika, Emma any passion say enkwa. It is son and Kufuado in opposition at your age. Now shed the Ufa MPP di free year 2016. Etimi kwa election, win more than 160 seats. Etimi win opponent over 1 million votes. Nasa uko opposition, uko fie no, the seat less than 90 and uko fie. Wo candidate etimi drop ya ba se 38 to se 41 na Akufo-Addo edie be pa na grid ayewo because MPP be ye abusua party ebe ye achimche bi na so we the whole country 16 region even eastern region no a na Akufo-Addo ne Kenoforiata ne abusuafo se Ghana ye wo mo edia no enuntu omu di Ghana for so by the time they are done with this country for 8 years no na Ghana be wo mo dwapade ko eastern region kokohwe land demarcation omo hye mantwea baabi kona so baabi na wo mo hye mantwea baabi na wo mo hye land demarcation enye se wo eastern region said ye wo be kwa Ashanti region da wo mo tetrete ya e bia menhia fo be ka se ye die go to eastern region kwana so baabi na che bi hye land demarcation but grid say ya ye ejapade ngoma de ato ho 8 years ni bedru no na Ghana be ejapade ye na ye ba be control woman no ye na ye ba be decide who is the next president, who will be the next president ye na ye be decide the Ghana for be di the Ghana for be hye emra Ghana for be da emra Ghana for be sorry grid any etirimusun wickedness awona na Akufo-Addo de waye wo MPP one would the waye wo political party MPP etiana me kase MPP fo na edu bebia na mubu ofunu na anu ya Jonkuma a friend is Neskumi 1 week observation see chairman general say educate edu no amu bonu tutu hu en tutu no that anger that aggression say abufuo no baby o se mo transfer the for mo party leadership mon kan tell o mo say you don't need them because o ma destroy party no o ma gu party na nimu ase o ma gu party na hu fi eti abufuo bi wo ho no ma say abufuo na munya ye ewo mo former MP 1 week yase ebo ntutuo emamesi abo aboso yenya wo mo ne emu ase edukatia no sa anger that frustration no and come party mpanifo na mu hia mo akotia no na come atu de agu wo mo se adai na mu di abrosa se sika ba wo mani futuo mu no for 8 years and I say MPP aban headed by Akufo-Addo and Dr. Baumia eya wo madwe so mo de ye adwuma en ka yese Ghana abato ye 8 years MPP beba 8 years and this beba 8 years ka omo ye adwuma sika ba wo mani futuom no se nye greed pesemi kunya enye nipa bone enye tirimoden ema mo de sika no mu mpo even 40%. So mo di bu omanya en ka MPP Dr. Baumia anko election anyo poto anye no fi enka MPs anko contest anyo mu fi e go to your point e wo MPP mu a na chese na Akufo-Addo ne Kenoforiata control party in a way a favor woman who born dog say we be kwa parliament say Ken must go Ken must go until they made sure say member of parliament Pia wo sorry tia yes Ken must go bian ye be ho wo minority leader say chairman sabosu ni e pia na sinchen because wakoka say minority fo nya say Ken must go Eugene Boachemo na ye do many because almost sorry say Ken must go mi kura mo MP de onunyame obo anse fija so ye de ya ono anom de beko MP bia was sorry ye bia Ken must go bia no na Akufo-Addo ni na busua Kenoforiata no mo ebo pose onko biem abro omo make sure say onko biem eto mo finance nkrofo say omo nkonko to those MPs no eno ne ene 87 MPs a mo de wa parliament eno ne MPP anim guase eno ne MPP ahwease enti say we party ba wabufuo no fa kwa wo party mpanimfo so mu hia wo mo a omo na muntungu wo mo so wo mo na mumbo wo muntutuo party like MPP wa kwa general election hwe sit our parliament hwe presidential can results or the buy ade ahia wo ya wo next year friend say candidate wo ba be lead party na de bi bisa no say Akwatia ha mokoya na mo campaign message MPP Akwatia fo mo ba campaign message be no mo de buy campaign message be na MPP di ba Akwatia ade na wo kwa akoka 2024 election campaign message John Mahama NDC ebetwa free senior high school mu Any campaign message, obetwem. Oh, oba ya obetwem. Be onom de na moano no. Oba ya obetwem. Na na the free senior school oba ya obetwem. Ena dwo mama ba no wantwa mu. Wa ma na ye kama. Ghana fo nyina ehu se ene aye kama. Oh, dwo mama ba na sin training alawa, teacher training alawa obetwem. Dwo mama ba no wantwa mu o. Eti campaign message be no de kwa Akwatia, ebi ni ho. Ebi WOHO, ebi ni ho. Dwo mama di dum so pa eba. Dum so omo hye 2024 no. Dwo mama ebe mana ye west. Ghana for ebe de dum so aho kire pa eba beba. Eno no campaign message 2024. But dwo mama be tu dum so. Watimi asolve for weeks ni. Ghana ni bia di adanse say yehu kan adundum wo ba bia enti campaign message be no dwo mama ba any exchange rate no because omunim say for best 3-4 years ni euro bond yakwan yesi bilateral loans yenya bi afi 2024 ya ba be 2025 mu no kokko syndicate loan yenya bi yenya forex bia free ba bia mai enu ti dwo mama ba ide Ghana fo ani so bete wo mo no na $1 and 20 cedis and $1 na ekoso no eye high demand edu sa time we ya unso man timi fa koye campaign edu sa season we say ya because of Xmas e we ya no ntino demand na wo soro obia import niema exportation so say ye tokoko ye de kwadwa man so kwakoton enti abane pegiri to 12 cedis. Ye free season we say mu October November ho no kwa obewu se be drop de aba fom enti MPP kwa Akwatia no na oni campaign message ya wo e de be campaign message no mre koye individually aspirant no obi akokire ne bobere eno ani ade obi but obi antin koja ya anka se do mahama ne ndisi betwa free senior school policy omu ntimi nka ya anka se do mahama betwa ya friend se nursing training alawa omu ntimi nka ya anka se do mahama be yese omu ntimi nka ene do mahama beto ka ekamu eka do mahama beto omanye atetia pansam but president mahama ba ye no wose empokwa ne senior school nkura ne wi a tertiary kwa ne eden 81st year student kura no monko mama ni muntua message sikare dia mamo o matua sikare dia mawom enti de be no campaign message before Akwatia by election Tuesday report by news by and say nurse for 2025-2026 academic year mo kono yes wo mu fees no o mu tua 50% enti de be no campaign message enti Dr. Baumia campaign message odi ko nyina ne say ayandisi for na ku anaskumi ayandisi for na ku anaskumi no manya sympathy vote only message less than a year in opposition 8 years ewo aban mu katira Akwatia for say Akwatia for ye tu gold wa ha ye tu bauxite wa ha aha no muti sika so entie makomo ndemo 8 years ni me na me ya vice president MPP aban when ye yamamu ebi ni ho mo check compound ni ebi ni ho agenda 111 mo hospital anasa mo clinic ebi ni ho President Mahama community day school no Akwatia for mo anya bi yesi senior school dia mamo ebi ni ho omu ntimi pick point any project say even though parliamentary seat no ekwa ha eba ha kora na eba no presidential dia every 4 years no eye MPP na lead tira MPP for enkwanko tira Akwatia say 8 years na omu DC na wo ho e dia no omu ya Akwatia nothing 2016 to 2020 na ya omo MP na wo e dia no omo ya nothing ama say Messi Adujamfi ama say e dia no omo ya nothing bibia nkoso eti seba election edura dia yakwa kan say am say NDC for ayakum anaskumi abranti akwa election warini musi walusu enti mo twena boso mo de ne kwa court na mo de ne kwa na mo de ne ba enti no anso makunu. Such a reckless statement coming from Obia, why you vice president for 8 years. As also lead major political party like MPP. Et me ko jina bonti make such a reckless statement. No afani word no was. Now election, a man's winning. And 2012. Oh, na say nka 2012 kwa na say ka mu president Mahama Bobo. So one president Ivan Satamos na teso 6 months to general election ojamu to owuye President Mahama so wini electoral commission said President Mahama wini more than court for months, close to a year. Na Ghana aye stand still be bianco so ada na Mahama wenwo adan e na wenwo ada na James Jechikwesi wenwo asin no hwe James Jechikwesi papa no waye mobo no ameka wa ha da be onya ade mpo ada na wenwo. Oh, sorry, Kwana dia bechi so okwa parliament ya. Your friend is a brana ni yemu shishini nsu guja so because onim de okwa shia e wo parliament. Onim de okwa shia wo court. Ada na wanwo. Adodo atete enimguase. Mokwa de manya court kura asem wodi bi e de man next kumi. But then the chikwasi de ye dodo ni gu nanim ase e got to your point. Ye nya court enkwafo ka chese omo be jeli James the chikwasi. Senya 137 any here no here NDC MPs our parliament and I'm telling Ghana for today say and can Nana Akufo-Addo MPP abai enkomu jeli James Chikwesi na ye call by election wa opposition 8 months ko jira constituency o ko kire Ghana for say when unni dia wo kara ko no say NDC for na ama ayi NSKumi awu enti no chairman general NDC for ba na emma ba so yenya wo ya mo wo mo ho emma aboso enkanura no ho sa aboso no na wo se ka mudi face afenyo mark no ba afenyo mark JFK nom Justin Kwaduanom mo party mpanimfo no na wo sasa aboso na mo mudi face wo mo ho and there's come 1 week observation no MPP for mpanimfo mo baaye no sa anger frustration no abufuo no na wo se ka mudi face o se ye ni baba mo fon face wo mo na mo kan kire mo mpanimfo no se mo pia mo hungu baabi because mo ye pesemi kumnyafo mo ba fun sika ba fun aduapade de greed aye MPP no greed na Akufo-Addo one no spearhead Dr. Bamiana na toso the greed a destroy MPP adunu no 2016 na Akufo-Addo twe your friends at 2016 actually President Mahama mu be 1 million no one nam te committee call grounds we President Mahama call ye ene kwafo kasa e pacho no ye say it wasn't about who is the next who is going to be our next presidential candidate message be na adeko by election kwa wini message enu ade see ye no akire President Mahama ne NDC for say de omo frase na omo ye ne Ghana for pe Ghana for ani ji ho ento omo tonko so no omo nye ne saa enu ade see ye ne saa na kire said de omo frase na omo ye no first year student fees no a omo se awofo ho kire omo enu nti no waban na fa no enu no Ghana for pe Nursing alawa, teacher training alawa, dia wo wakam 6 months, 1 year, ya wo mutua no, o mani age, school feeding, enuane e ma ne no ano, o mani je ho. Nursing for next academic year fees, ya te so 50%, o mani je ho. Lean government, enye ministers, prekese, basa, e kabo basa bia no, Ghana for say o mani je ho. Akwan forward kwantantan en kakra ba na frase na o tuatua contractors kan Ghana for say enu na ye pe ye nto aba ma president sade achi a me be bo dem say ma misika nkoto aduani ni ye nto aba ma member of parliament say ade achi a me be bo dem say ma misika nkoto aduani di ma misika nkwa wale ye to aba the pe infrastructure development entinia ekoso no enura Akwatia by election no a kire Ghana for bibi a kire MPP for bibi a kire NDC for bibi say way and a Ghana for hwehwe kwan way na 8 years Ghana for lucky ye 8 years ni way and a Ghana for lucky ye she Mr. Achu mama me pictures na me de mam no ene me baba ye yi kakra bi said de ma hyehyɛ na me di free 2012 Ghana for hwade 2012 me wa parliamentary and presidential me kwa Akwatia nko a me kwa dia baba be si 2020
care. Yes, almost the same. Just some hey, no one from Yenny gay, they get ye, and it goes over 95.1, Onua, hey,
Nsempa. Yadwene mu wo. Someone when you cheer. Onua FM 95.1. Yadwene mu. Nsempa.
Africa rich will not be poor. By the just they make them so. Upon the gold and the diamond, the bucks are the oil, we stood the beg for dough. Africa rich will not be poor. Corruption just they make them so. Upon the gold and the diamond, the bucks are the oil, we stood the beg for food. Now everything may fall apart. Politicians they lie without be fat. Them go they fill them my bellies, their family then leaving the poor to suffer die. Promises for promises. After your vote, then go leave your premises. I just see the remedies. All these years come alive became images. Yeah. More roads and hospitals. They go they fly to Europe for health issues. They go they use one hand and taxes to show them my girls them barbecues. Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa,
Nsempa.
Rise up, my country people. Rise up, my country youth. We they deserve the best, no evil, or we go match for put for put. Rise up, my country people. Rise up, my country youth. We they deserve the best, no evil, or we go match for put for put. Now everything may fall apart. Politicians they lie without the facts. They put the food in my bellies, the family then leaving the poor to suffer die. Promises for promises. After your vote, then go leave your premises. I just see the remedies. All these years come alive became images. More roads and hospitals. They go they fly to Europe for health issues. They go they use one hand and taxes to show them my girls the barbecues. Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa,
Mama Africa, Yaro, Yara. Yonso, Yara. Yaro, Yara. That's right. Yeah, Yaro, Yara.
Mama Africa, Mama Africa, 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 Mama Africa, Yaro, Yara.
Wonso, Yara. Yaro, Yara. Nsempa, that's right. Nah. Pacho Yaba Echi, welcome back. Family Washona, what's here, you know? Paparam.
Africa rich will not be poor. By the just they make them so. Upon the gold and the diamond, the bucks are the oil, we stood the beg for dough. Africa rich will not be poor. Corruption just they make them so. Upon the gold and the diamond, the bucks are the oil, we stood the beg for food. Now everything may fall apart. Politicians they lie without be fat. Them go they fill them my bellies, their family then leaving the poor to suffer die. Promises for promises. After your vote, then go leave your premises. I just see the remedies. All these years come alive became images. Yeah. More roads and hospitals. They go they fly to Europe for health issues. They go they use one hand and taxes to show them my girls them barbecues. Mama
That's right.
Africa,
Mama Africa, yeah.
Mama Africa,
Mama Ghana, yeah.
Mama Africa,
Unsum yara. Yaro yara. Unsum yara. Yaro yara. Unsum yara. Yaro yara. I'm Africa de Bio yara. Join you live on Facebook. Nama wa training in no Ebra. Me the speaker na. Mami na was once again. We deserve the best on Evo or we go match for good. Now everything before by election. Ninyina na kwa kokosi ewo Akwatia in the Eastern region na the kosi ya ne say lawyer Bedabediakon of the NDC and Electoral Commission returning officer what constituency level e declares no any winner. Maminko ahoma so na many Dr. Bernard Tutu Buahin enkodi enkomo embra wono eye lecturer with the University of Education Winneba Political Science Department na anopay Yemisa said the SC politically what does it represent? Doc Otemenka, good morning Pacho bibi aboko there.
Danko pardon yehoye na mo so nyina mo hoye there.
Erade de yenkwa che yenso yehoye pa na no pe ma menka say I'm highly grateful sir yensa timi
account. Mame nye correction bako. Em say me nye lecturer of political science department. The lecturer of marketing and entrepreneurship department.
Okay.
But me PhD and my specialization political marketing.
Okay, political marketing. That's right. And Doc, that's for the correction. Now, in doing so, we saw what we saw. Ewo Akwatia, the stakes were quite high, and Obia Eshenimo said the candidate Ebetimi winning the day. But Mamintio sitting behind or observing the course of Akwatia 80 commentaries near the plus the final verdict by your impression so far about the Endra Ekoso Akwatia?
Yo, Mame Entia Namentia achieve for Namenfa Akwenya so na Emma NDC candidate, any NDC party in Amo. Including here na Umuti. Na mensan so Emfa Kwenya so na more Ghana Police service. You Eda no. I say Edna Dumudi, a Sonko. We are saying offer. We see the second successful, peaceful, free, fair elections are Akoso Ewo Omayimu. Said the air can only request or say I need more. He said, "Oh my, be
okay.
The best friend says, Sebredu 2028. Let's say you are your own, and that's so. You say, you know, actually, say, obey me as I am an apple. You be shedding crime. You better use in Swas and Yabomon so abaso.
Okay.
The upper let me say, and also a year. Senka about 20 now, no easy to me any year. Let me say, Anka a year. Yes, it's a year political parties, you know, in you. And I mean, Sano Mukujina, I don't know my supporters. To buy a name of a pa or more, you know. Let me say, all major stakeholders, Ananum, Atanakunya, Omo, Akwatia, Omunina, so as a daily become our own. Let me say, elections, you know, before I said the banner. Now, if you movie as to Janamane and so forth, well,
yes,
and you not it do baby no, but you say, you see, MPT baby, we do baby, a CNDC baby, and so forth. The Nina come Marano, a cook and NDC couldn't be a come out. A charity say a normal meeting. I may enter Mukakra.
Meet you, pal.
The Dika, yes, say no. I may say, and Ghana for Adi and this for Atum. Now, and yet, Falcon, and your baby back of it. I may say, oh, my mooning in a Adi NDC party, no, Atum. Now, you say, and some Americans no be see international. Now, I would the assassin, a catreno. And he Ghana for Eddie Omure, Omakene, Omakuma, now the Baba said NDC Mudia. Now, no, I would the Omo Atlini the Omo. And Mintino, Yanka say a year, Asudi Edema NDC party, no. A Yahoo, na Ukraine so the man NDC party said, in Ukraine, Ghana for a day Asumu.
Okay.
And Munyama Ghana for a day Asawomono. I was home to me bomber in some year as well as man. Now, say, Baby Brady, sir. As is a woman with a friend is our run on any food. So, but Sakalawa or Horo and Sana will say if you will feel. Now you got to pay more dear with your Bepam. And see, I had any 2 a Wagana Hano, a voters. Dear, almost share, or many dasso, and a dear Omakume DH, and then NDC Bob, there was a bomb what they say, Omobaye.
Okay.
The was 2016 about why a course Onua. It is almost as similar as the ACCC, so on.
Yeah.
And Ube who said it is because say MPP ni na Kufuado abano. And no maybe and to 2 year ma or more intimian form nancy from any to masum and some Ghana for. Don't you know you who see 2024 no. Na Kasabumo no yasi abaya the boat, which any yana koboba. So
yes.
But Seba, Ehunana Montu, no Juni ye. Na 1 person in Kumina. Na 1 fan in Sabin Kumne. If any no any the food in a let's a bar at the Nagana to form. Na Bunyantu Basi Dibia. Have you any bien who between them? Wrong. I don't know. A year, Cocobo at the Ma NDC.
Okay.
Or more educated Sumuti at the Magana for. Once a politics, a issue of trust, GDA.
Yeah.
But trust means confidence. Trust means honesty. What you here. Trust means commitment. There's an aspect of commitment in trust. You 2 sides, voters and the Omo dear, Omo trust, Amma NDC, and only about how voters are to the Amma NDC. They were saying this in Suki, we do almost trust here then.
Yeah, Juma. Now, again, concerns, the New Patriotic Party, a party in opposition. Nanka, as I say, we win a city to confirm, say, indeed, 2024, na a month for no, a woman, Obi baby sase now what will be the effect on the New Patriotic Party because ukra city mo ana fofi antwata nipa ukra mo no eda ne bonkum so enti clearly no just 8 months after 2024 general election ye na NDC etimi asnachi seat na and then a chere for the New Patriotic Party
the chere say the kind omo elusu trust with the people.
Okay.
This year, Pana, various constituencies across Ghana. The confidence level for voters who were MPP in the Kofo. And now, Omar Jenenso, a year or Montanta, FA MPP. So, and then I had so. But then,
but does it really represent the fact that NPP as a party, no, Ababe is so weak to an extent, even in an election like this, one can say cross it, they couldn't have retained it.
Oh, Menka say, are you too weak? So I wouldn't say that. Because NHS WOHO, 2016, 2017. So,
okay.
NHS WOHO. But Trimude be so I say at a point in time now MPP for Senya the NDC beating about power because of the margin of votes on the winning year. And it was unprecedented at that time. They didn't see that. So
yes.
It's normal for the NDC are 2 weeks. That not the say but what happened? NDC is almost up Munsio. Omona is assumed and Hamoye. NDC for who said or couldn't be the enemy as it's almost hunting.
Okay.
So, Emra Abraham, Ishra Jacob, we a car is so no. It's all Paba or Papa to Shirano. And no Papa catching and say, so Bema with near thing. Now, Umoma swire thing. Now, Oku quiet thing. Now, what you do, my dear, in Shrebia, a general points or the mount or the mount. It is Shirana Abraham, at the ma is so.
Okay.
Again, you see, yeah, I say, sorry, Jacob the ma is so. The didn't see ye, you see, yeah, I say, it's all year, no, who ye, Juma, a baby year, or the focus here. So, Emma, and no Kokusia, Jacob Buniano. When you're not doing craft, I didn't know to soon, Trimus will be Kuno, obey you, because not in a Padia or Konani. So,
yes,
Sabra, not Jacob, headed that also, so no cat, nasty and pointing and wash home so. But not it's of Okonani. Now, the point is this, say, MPP be whom baby Mujina see. Now, Omahu, a pioneer NDC Faso, no more swim free. Secondly, woman can answer to me the Omo and say to the year. So, now, Omunya who be a year to my dinner. Remember, so what me yet, dear, SSA, dear, where the moon was you.
Okay.
But so well, now to tune a JG Mudia. In fact, see, going to the by election for Akwatia and Rano, there were certain variables, not a year Juma.
Okay.
So, some variables, and in fact, on a more serious note, after enough from 6 to 11 o'clock, all the calls are Maye and Crofam no Mudin Common and Asifo. They pointed to one thing: disappointment and unemployment and development. So,
okay,
disappointment in the first place. Second place here, unemployment. And a third one, a development. So no matter win a year, Juma, Edema, and DC. And that is it.
And what it means, say electorate, share the previous past, I mean, development about Mukrom, employment, a WOHO, available for the youth, so being a But I mean, say if this is the standard of measurement, then clearly, NDC was somebody, right?
Trust is a level of confidence. It shows the level of confidence people have.
Yes.
And it also casts a burden on you. It's that I can cast a minute to be your papa and how.
Why your bunny? How, pa?
So that is the issue now for NDC.
Okay.
See, so your ability to meet the expectations of your voters, your constituents, is very dicey. So, and that is it. In fact, one of the people that I spoke to confidently told me about the promise that has been made to them. So and I don't want to put that promise on there. So because we are not the panic and then said I'm yet to establish that fact. So if that promise is anything to go by, then it will even mean a serious, obligation on the side of the NDC.
Okay.
You see, in politics, especially when it comes to political campaigning, it's about promises and delivery. And the connected word there no a trust and commitment. So you know what promise you will be you must have the commitment to deliver. So what you here.
Yes.
And you must equally have the trust to deliver.
But we'll share the NDC's manifesto for a year 2024. Nearby one more cars one more bay any kwanya one more buy in the last 8 months, one more chassis yeah. Is this something I bet me I say one more chassis even though I'm running Kobe, but they are on the track of delivering bit by bit and somehow one more catch Ghana for the kind economy. They are tossing me no fool or hunsem, they are tossing me and sa a young cookon kitten again 24-hour economy. You be introducing at the new Mabeba Mamranti and Mebnu etimi and your BI. Are this thing substantially and near my ye who say in reality no a phrase here a reflect and a daddy. Wabra abanyi eguso yen in Shishayana.
Yes, sir. Say the level of confidence the crowd NDC and they put a map.
Okay.
So now when it comes to a normal NDC year from 7th January up to now, nobody can take anything away from them, especially when it comes to the gains of the value of the CD against the dollar. So,
okay.
And then the fact that your friend is saying some price commodity price changes phenomenon as for on the marketplaces. So even though Guta is trying to play games with government and the good people of Ghana. So but me feel say again the president is showing signs of fighting corruption.
Okay.
And what they maybe have to rules of engagement for the appointees, including ministers and all that. That shows a willingness. In fact, these are intangible things, confidence and also being and other things. I mean, with certain calls and for a year, and the fast responses are president and then the cabinet are responding to the good people of Ghana, especially Ufa of Anko in Sawamurudia. So when people started talking about it quickly, the minister went there, funds were released. Kasua to your friend is saying Wiliba, Mankasim Road,
yes.
People were complaining, and there has been some kind of improvement. So these are signs that look, this government probably has the willingness to do something. But you see, Bible can't say me, but say,
okay.
Okay. And you have started well. I mean, just as the MPP started well in 2017. And Utia Nia, Uko, we are not Trimodebia Kwakusim. So, Trimodenico Kusim complacency in Kobem. Nafi, Uma with some Yemere, BB and Found, and men I say for, look, I mean, the big I mean, a double co-position. All right. Governance is continuous. Right?
Yes.
And what it means is that the what's here in Leno, but we a football team. Let's say we first 45 minutes, we set 10 goals. Now second 45 minutes, Uma complacency is a boom. Let's all call fan collab Totofiawa, and I say Tamina real. Now we name we players in name Yamada 10 goals, no better to have show. So these are things that NDC should be careful of. NDC should be careful of. In fact, in the latter days of the John Rawlins's government, complacency set in.
Okay.
When you say, Mubeda Samwamo, and I'm then in Crawford, Gusitano, then in Crawford, almost a few momentum. All right. In the latter days of MPP under President Kufuor, complacency SSE in. When you 17 political aspirants, certain crucial decisions at the last minute of government, in 2008, didn't help the MPP. All right.
Okay.
And then, JDM NDC 1 from Atamio's side, BBC 2016. Baby na NDC, Tima Yomode. And same you as the president Kakra went here. And people started lambasting him. So, you see, in an intimate in the NO Afridia, what were Yampia Emma Ghana for, you know, and the level of corruption that were leveled against them, and I mean, I say for, they know be done, no. And Nana Kufado, you did to me, man, no, so by from 2017 to 2020, excellent job. 2021, 2022, down the lane, if you 2022 to 2024, Afi, a normal edge in some, you know, and when you look at certain posters, it equally didn't help. So, me, I always say that development doesn't matter to Ghanaians. And that is a fact. Again, I did the money. That was the first time. We see Dubai bridges, overheads. We be hospitals. I mean, Miami Krumas and Tiasim Kongo hospital what yes you
okay.
So, Okoye issue Edema and Tiasim Kongo for. You know, these are the E blocks, unprecedented. But and Sembi and no if you are no banner. Daniels they didn't like it. So I just say, and they threw him overboard to his surprise. Then I need that. And I defeat him by it. So I just say, the same thing happened to the Nekufado. And now, on the Sukujina Kumasi, I can't do okay. Lobra, not Wakwa Santimai, Akopacho. You understand? And Wakopacho was Santimai Mwamo or Majichi to about Amaupun. Then you go there and see, say, Namomo say, the one to about the Mamma, the Muslim Betwama, Jomahama, and DC, as a family.
I see.
So, there are fact-finding examples. You know, MDC can look at to correct itself. Or better no holding. Wait me a year, Juma. Wait me a year. They make us say, look, and yet will be the two better political parties.
Yes.
But one more Casa will decide to say a particular position here. One more political parties now, Neka say, oh, Yaa Brefo, young con will be summer. Enough, Oma prepare Omu defeat, no, the Aquase, your position is no position number. So, but so will prepare so better now, so what to what say. Now, this 2 terms, 4 years, 2 terms, you know. A day development now, I've be betting me. Look, Malaysia and Co. Omo confidence and no more trust. And my one president for a long time. Singapore the same thing. Singapore and my can examples. Malaysia and Singapore, Hong Kong, no many Korea and Nasifwe. You know, you need a stable government. Or when it's what going to be. Would the basis so say for the next 15, 20 years. So now we are you see 2 terms where we call. So and political parties in me no be anymore. Ubi enya o peta say media dia e sena e fena etini say Ghana for edo mu di be shemi mu amama tena so ate.
Okay.
You see, and that is what is happening from 92. Ubi about 8 years. 8 years, political parties, 8 years, I didn't know more. And Yajiatun. So, Yajiatun. It will be 8 years, and I said, it's mind the Maya, or the Bono Samrani, Namaya Quine, see hospitals, see, my bridges, see, my issue, the term, Namie, win, and a year day.
Wow.
A dear call. I find a dear could do. I find a dear could do, say the piano, who could you not tomatoes in Boassa. I find a dear could do, say, tomatoes, ye crack tomatoes, every Burkina Faso, Yababi, Ghana. I didn't know.
Very well. Doc, Mame, and now I say, Namenfa and see her. Baby, any of us are born channel, I be doing como. Why?
Yo, that's it.
Mame, so me now say, and Dr. Bernard Tutubuahene, and Yenino at the Encomono from University of Education, and Yenino at the Encomono, bringing us to exactly 8 o'clock on the dot. Now, messages no be brinano about on Facebook. Mame kind de modi abani bi emfaba na afeyentu aso any enkomo. Afrakuma obin da konwa ede aba. Also the NDC should make steady and bring in new agenda. How can you repeat what led the previous government out of power? You don't learn right. Continue on. They are waiting and watching. Thank you for a message. You know, about Afrakuma Tadi Don Eddie Biaba say more fire, Mr. Speaker, 100%. We are solidly behind you. Jones Siao Eddie Abba from a year. Manso Tonto Cross. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Akwatia victory for the NDC. Let me appreciate our leaders of the NDC and congratulate them. We continue taking one of the MP who said if the NDC win Akwatia, he will resign. We are ready for him. You are making references to a year Michael Ochribefi, but maybe I know so surely. Afrakuma or being Dakua, go and advise your okay. Insult in the makacha with some of the bar main kind. Lucrative Nana Nunana Eddie Abba or some more fire, Mr. Speaker. God bless you and your team. Good morning and thank you for joining us. Enti mame enna wase na mame kwa homane so emra na many the African Electoral Institute any enkomo seram mankra ewo ahoma so seram. Good morning. Otemin ka bibi aboko there. Hello seram. Hello. Hello seram, Otemin ka. Okay. We may have to call him back. Na yetime eneno atwa enkomono eso enti no. Now we'll get back to him. Na yedeno edi nkomo because we know sir the African Electoral Institute no edi womo find this edi abana. Mamen kan enobi surely na afeyentu aso enye ejuma. This is what they observe from the Andra by-election course. So, also to all media houses, African Electoral Institute, the election observation report on Akwatia by-election date, 2nd September 2025. The African Electoral Institute deployed an observation mission to monitor the Akwatia by-election held on 2nd September 2025. The purpose of this mission was to assess the conduct of the election in accordance with democratic principles, Ghana's electoral laws, and international best practices. The African Electoral Institute observers were stationed across 17 polling stations within the constituency, focusing on polling processes, party agent participation, security arrangement, and overall election management. 1. Presence of party agents, both the National Democratic Congress and the New Patriotic Party were represented with maximum of 2 polling agents each at the most polling stations. The independent candidates and other smaller parties were underrepresented at Amanfrom Kindergarten and other polling stations. No agent for such candidates were observed. Party agents were visible and actively engaged with observers and security personnel. Overall processes dominated by the NDC and NPP representatives. Confidence of party agents. The majority of agents expressed satisfaction and confidence in the electoral process. No major complaints were recorded during the observation period. Elections materials and procedures. 1. Indelible ink of acceptable standards properly applied and well explained to voters before casting their ballot. Ballot stamping. Ballots were correctly stamped on the back in nearly all polling stations except at Buedua Funeral Grounds. 7 ballots were affected before the error was identified and corrected by the presiding officer, with party agents duly informed. Security arrangements. Security personnel were present at all polling stations, armed but professional. Officers deployed official name tags and complied with restrictions on face masks and dark shades. Importantly, security personnel did not interfere in the electoral processes. No cases of officers checking ID cards, counting ballots, or assisting voters were recorded. voter turnout. By 3 p.m., turnout was observed to be relatively low. Final figures, however, showed that 33,819 ballots were cast, out of which 33,516 were valid vote cast, representing a relatively moderate level of participation. Logistics and preparedness. Adequate provisions for feeding and logistics were made for both Electoral Commission staff and security personnel, contributing to smooth administration. Incident and challenges. At Akim Winchi, a minor disturbance occurred when a group of unofficial individuals, thugs, appeared at Winchi Presby Park. The incident caused tension but was swiftly managed by the police. Some observers were denied access due to lack of proper accreditation, indicating challenges with accreditation management. Final result of the by-election, candidate parties and percentages. The NDC's candidate had 18,199, representing 54.3%. NPP 15,235, representing 45.5%. LPG 82, 0.2%. Rejected 303, and total valid votes 33,516. Total vote cast summed up to 33,819. And those are detailed reports. The African Electoral Institute and so Ede Abba. Saram Otemenka, good morning. Bibi Abokodiye. So I've taken time to read
elections and general elections what we say and Akwatia Ekoyi in terms of what you want to engagement and they turn out the processes with Bia Ekoyi ma EV and also no declaration okay. Maybe man opi yanti asembani BFC Kwatia hunting you better say Bibia Koyi.
Yemekasi Bibia Koyi, but Obibe Bisa said a working magic no to have seen a successful by-election. I mean chaotic scenes Biano answered Ama.
The elections and events is a continuous process. And so they say we are practicing democracy.
Yes.
And the various election management bodies, electoral commission, and all the parties are play a role in the election. Security agencies, political parties, civil society organizations, and the general electorate. Making sure say you better protect your electoral processes. And me did say. Akwatia by election is pretty by in TSA or by election of Kwitiano, Ubia, a crowd, and Ubiasu, started the NCCA to acquire Senebea, process in Bakuyamo, and Una Ama, Yabedu Sabe. And we are in that tension a high cacra. Namu is also almost me, Ebo Modima, even though they tried, no. And somewhere who could do her now, who send ya, she say anything or any speak it, no honor. And the best in our way is you retreat, and I think that's what happened.
But Yabebo is in Abaswana because Andra Yansheda and recorded too many challenges with biometric identification machines. And the Kahunina now offer the verification equipment near the Kahunina. Much complaints didn't come. Say Mako Mediminsa 2 of this were intimate and capture again. Mako Yesimidi and voter register no so. Enti Yabekasi is improve from the previous election.
Oh, improvement I cannot measure because this is just a localized election. Again, the general one, because they are deploying across the country. And see, resources someone and they can focus just like police for security. Any they focusing attention on Akwatiano. Because because it's just a localized one, they can focus all their resources on the specific community. My idea. Yes.
Well, Mame Ena Wasiano Pay, I'm grateful for your time.
Let me that one say.
And Seram Mankra Namineno Eddie and Kobono bringing us to exactly quarter after 8 a year. Onua 95.1 Nsempa Jumedi Esonimidi the speaker. Mame ko Namin Trame ho enye aboafo nkratoi emra. Yeba metwaso na yeni wedi nkomo. Stay with us. Yeba sisi ya.
day. Mentinka kekeo. Miniman kasa. If you say the luckiest season 3 asayaba.
Afe mami chewo ekwan a obefa so nye wo ticket but star 712 hash na di ehye no so to wo ticket ana se ko internet no so na bo thelluckiestafrica.com se bia me community ticket no so na you lucky number
wo betumi nso ama system na eyi bia ma chere ahia wo pese wutua every 1 Ghana cedi posi 5,000 Ghana cedi betumi mpo ato ticket no ama obi foforo ye obi hero wo pese wutua enye den kra sa wo Ghana for mobile money tua na sa wo amano ne dia for bank card tua
ticket baako ebo sika no ho empay ahanum 500 times we ye masa ye pe there will community de benyanso betumi aye emoho edu 10 times
inti yen kambom na yen nya lucky na luck bebia shawo hoso enye ma wona wondi infiedu watching luckiest jumedie yi enele imrata chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so
Ago, wo yoba, wo how awo fichi komu, ana se, wo tiyaw awo fichi komu ana. Enye, me kanfo tinated if Tomford, edi amawo. Afenso, sa opese wa himfio wo ye kama. Me senso kanfo tinated vinegar mixture, ti amawo, ebeboa wo amwa himfio wo no aye fefefe. Wo pese wo hwe wo kese yesu yi a, enye, to tinated slimming capsules. Ebeboa wo ama wo so ati na afenso, amawo nyete bia foforo, amma wo nipadua. Wo pe ndru bi atwa, wo benye bi awo tinated herbal center and now pharmacies any herbal shopper ebenwo wo penu dodo so atwa coordinated herbal center ewo okaisi drug lane and now friend 0205 180012 any 0501618971 senusu say indrui apemfo abatan emma nkwadanufo any nkwada wondi mfie ndumienu intumi fabi FDA agi edwedi nkratwe atum
Hello. Minisena ami free boat a hobambo kronimu. Umuye, nanso ye ne wo hawo boat a kwento biare mu. Wana wo benkum sino. Ye ride insurance team. Akwento no shasia. Na ya ma ride insurance. Eriko unifa sono. Ye record audio team. Ye kraw akwento no hunsem so 24 hours. Se basa uhia na ichira. Usho wichinswa. Yen customer support team na wo hono. Wanga ye crowd say, "One u bebon komo demoni nyina." Yen ni bolt a hobambo kuno. Ye kan hu wo bolt a kwento biare mu.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
Day, mentinka kekeo, miniman kasa. If you say the luckiest season 3 asayaba.
Afe mami chewo ekwan a obefa so nye wo ticket but star 712 hash na di ehye no so to wo ticket ana se ko internet no so na bo thelluckiestafrica.com se bia me community ticket no so na you lucky number
wo betumi nso ama system na eyi bia ma chere ahia wo pese wutua every 1 Ghana cedi posi 5,000 Ghana cedi wo betumi mpo ato ticket no ama obi foforo ye obi hero wo pese wutua enye den kra sa wo Ghana for mobile money tua na sa wo amano ne dia for bank card tua
ticket baako ebo sika no ho empay ahanum 500 times we ye masa ye pe there will community de benyanso betimi aye emoho edu 10 times
inti yen kambom na yen nya lucky na luck bebia shawo hoso enye ma wona wondi infiedu watching luckiest jumedie yi enele imrata chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so
Onua 95.1 FM Onua
your wawa. Bedas no you will what? Yeni shawo. Mamin kasem we na yeni sa nkomo we che wansa na ya to aso akoyanim. Na enyum we ni sima sema me pesa me kan so pepe anopei. Enyum na kan nyina. Me koko froidua na ya ye adwuma bi wo ho. Na me ankasa menua ene Michael Ochrebefi. Okay? Former Deputy Trade Minister. A very nice gentleman. Nimfonye ni adia to Facebook no. Na me hu se free and draw everybody nyina nkrofo chichi Michael Ochrebefi wo social media ne so media houses bebre ene CSOs any political activists bebre na no efrase se womo kasa na kasa ni nyina nkyere mu no kwa de kosi se Michael Ochrebefi Kofi must resign from parliament. All because of what? Kofi ye ka wuntie. You are my senior brother. Wouldn't say me pewasem. The people are a walk of Florida a year juma ma befi etu asibe yeboa. I was part of it. Na Kofi ba parliament enema bebre na no asesa. In fact, okoko Florida Michael Ochrebefi, a lot of people love him because of na yemu yenti oyeni papa keke. But you see, Kofi was second term as a member of parliament. President Akufo-Addo be president. We are one of the darling boys of President Akufo-Addo. No two ways about it. A choir wa first rising in politics, crano. Obi a woni mu bebre no be kase na be fi kra free him no buy all of a sudden baby abefa bia in the new patriotic party, especially in the eastern region, baby abefa bia befi baby abefa bia befi baby abefa bia befi enti President Akufo-Addo buy Kofi wanye wa bro. The first major appointment that President Akufo-Addo de mao was to make you a chief executive officer for Ghana Free Zones Authority. Anna Ukrasa position him from President Akufo-Addo the first term 2017. Yesuani in January. Anna we did our position na the Babesi 2020. Okay? Then you said say all of a sudden you want to become a member of parliament. Even some of us are close to you, no. At a point we felt like we are young man. Baby, I want with free zones, no. Kakrabi I bounce and be out there one man for pushing crop. So many would have thought, say, I mean, member of parliament position in there, and WOHO all the time. Bribia one kasa person will contest biano, ubetimia contest it. And Tinankasa said, what to boase? Now would this see one for 8 years. Now we build you who ye now fey why you matured enough say obeba into the political game no forefront na nkasa to becoming a member of parliament. Well, personal decisions and choices there individuals are nkasa ne make. For that reason, one nkasa would na see your assessment and your calculations. I remember those days. Just need take more my very self one kasa Kofi Justin Kodua Kaho. I know you, Kofi. You are my brother. But over parliament, okay? Parliament now will buy, you know. It is almost becoming a curse to you. Instead of say parliament now will buy, you know, ebema more of a blessing, no. It looks as if say Michael Ochrebefi becoming a member of parliament, you know, is becoming more of a curse. I don't know why. Because Kofi, I mean, you had an ambition. Now our vision, the Koforidua project. The vision you carried to Koforidua, any resident a Koforidua. New Durban South constituency name. The Koforidua project, no, na it was sniper to be brave. So many aspects of the Koforidua project are now we person watch TV for Koforidua. I know how intelligent you are. I know how smart you are. But the people are Ghana for one more man, one more name. Say one more show track record from your first term in Parliament. Ebesi was second term ya womia. It looks as if say coffee negativity in kwa. And I'm asking myself, say Perry, okay, any the young guys are now one more and manage you. Okay. Ayi Odifo more one more manage you obey MP as at the time. Odifo was the constituency youth organizer, New Durban South. Okay. Na wabo minua the no one nations in Brefo din na say oko UK or UK is here obo no so din there are young guys I know mo twa ho ahia they were managing you at every point in time. Obi Oba Parliament on your first entrance the first time you see ye ba beto aba e de you speaker. Okay Yaa Brefo Yaa Brefo aba ana eyi mi ankasa minua. Oh, I am me review mo din sisi akra. Okofa ballot papers here. I mean, e kodu baby no na say so the ballot papers ni dwane o so de ko hiu. Carlos. Okay? Ana wo kofi wo free wo backbench. Wo be sia ye be kon ye be pata ye be gye ntokwa ni na de boss so I mean wo be twitwa de gye wo nua. Edu baby na Koforidua for bisa say na den yesoma Michael Ochebe vi say won koye commando adwuma ana say won koye action movie e wo parliament wana because your persona does not represent that. Okay? And that was the very first moment Koforidua for started say one more kasa because what should the personalities are abe lead Koforidua constituency na da bia one more peja constituency no ama constituency na ni munyam e peja e basoro. Ovi, politics now wo ye no enya wo nko na wo ye de ma ho. People are learning from your footsteps. People are learning from you. Say what be ye a godfather to a lot of young politicians one more Koforidua and then in the eastern region. Ovi, me I'll tell you the truth. Unim the way me sit here. Afei Kofi udia koda kakra. President Akufo-Addo winning second term. Osebra, Uba, obey your deputy minister. And President Akufo-Addo fulfilled his promise. In fact, Uba Kranon Crawford said President Akufo-Addo, any Sibeya boa, a problem. At that time, Finance Committee in Parliament, Sibeya boa na ye chair. Or body home day in all circumstances. Yet, Ubetuno, because ask yourself, sir, in the first place, no why? Yaka MPsa, Esibeya was not visible with the people. Esibeya and Crawford to me in Kwanin. But Kofi Uba and what is some aura, charisma, and the dynamics be a buyer. You are free with everybody on the street of Koforidua. And that is why Odona and Crawford what the man, a sassie a free. After Bani saying that, when we're parliament, people are expecting more positive contributions in setting the pace, in setting the standards, and ensuring that the assessor will pray the good people of Koforidua Biano, Kofi will pray the amount. After Akwatia to say, the Michael Ochebe Fina Mimi Nimno. Okay, minim Michael Ochebe. All of a sudden, as Obeka Sebianoa, na kwaya kokotako sep, na kwaya commando sep, na kwaya metro sep. We don't learn from those things. Hey, one more musas, one more yes, one more Kelly, one more political career. Don't do that. Kovi, man, yes, there are so many ways of fighting for your political party. Kennedy Japan Musasia Kasa in certain way. One of the certain donations and making certain utterances in this country. And not because of President Awamo Pedienti. The same party people they thought and wished they were fighting for no, are coming back to them, listing those things one after the other. Okay? And telling them, say, these are the sins of Kennedy Japan. Brian Achampon is your friend, is your brother. Ne kwan bi a wafa so wakasa in some time past. And ne ya wo trinity say opeso be flag bearer no di party nanim no. Okay? People have begun listing sa niema na waye ni nyina. Wo mo asase a wo mo play ne back to him. But ye no adwen say ye to save the interest of a party. Na wo free say ye or kakasa bi e dia inspire hope in the people a wo mo joining the new patriotic party. Nobody knows tomorrow. In fact, who would the president cry a year? But I'm telling you in the face, and pay because Obi and Kano crying show, I'm telling you in the face, certain utterances you are making, Nukovi, and will come back to hurt you in the future. Don't do it. Don't sacrifice on that altar. There are so many things you can contribute. We are insurance experts. About insurance policies in parliament. Speak to the issues. Let the people know genuinely your intellectual capacity. Okay? Why a trade minister? Why you Juma and Lanche Martin? Abe ye Juma and the former Asqua MP. You ever say? Former Asqua, Asante Asqua. You ever say? Katie Hammond. What be ye Juma when I say I understand? You know the trade sector. What be chief executive for Ghana Free Zones Authority? And when we are talking about the economy and trade, you know it. Kofi, those are the contributions I expect from you. It is not by you telling me, say, and I Akwatia Lusu, I may resign it. Minya politics. Kofi, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Kofi, don't do that. So we yes, I na. Now one kasano as a person, no woman ha. I'm very much sure, say now what now will take a sober reflection on some of the utterances I want making the commentaries I want make here. Okay, I ask myself that me kofi be fina minim no woni ana e din kofodua new job in south na what carry on his shoulder no is it the kind of new branding kofi through the kofodua project o pesa wo di ma kofodua fo ni ana ze kofodua fo de bia wo mo ampi no wo be kasa bia no obeto bomb new job in south the MP there obekasa bia na enkrofo be attacking on social media. Kofi, the people that came after you as members of parliament for Kofodia and new job in south, and yes, sir, when one be tried to don't do it, don't follow it. We are more intelligent than this. Akufo-Addo is your godfather. What pewasem what do too much, I know. Whether you can be gentle because you are gentle. Kasabi woha yanka. Where akoka yokoka de JDA. They say the people are calling on you. Say we say we are honorable member and kasapa na unim say we are gentle. Na unim say we principles. Ye dey your politics we are. And ye wa sema we can resign it. Obi anforso na aka you. One aka. I mean there are certain things that you need not to say in order to become popular. I'm telling you, sir, Koforidua at any point in time, the new patriotic party as a party, biano, Koforidua, whether you are an MP or whatever, as I say, with your ministerial appointment. And that thing has been set on record at the Hodada. Until you are not different. What it means, no, and it's a Koforidua as a constituency, New Job in South, no, New Job in South, no, our clouds be so we MP now what is our seat in this one, would the minister would the president would the vice president never belittle yourself and be making certain utterances or China the same utterances will come back and hurt you. Don't do that. And near ma ubako fodia wayeno MPs ni bebre entimi nyebi. I would have wished and preferred say when your opportunity to speak to the media, what they be highlighting Koforidua and Yema Wankasa under your leadership as a member of parliament. What me I highlight those things and let the world see. So Koforidua and Koforidua and Yema WOHO the investment opportunities. Because as part of the Koforidua project, these are some of the things you wanted to do. Any utterances I will make it. These are not needed. They are unnecessary comments that ought not to be made. Don't do that. They say they are calling yourself. So more from they are calling you to bring your head on the chopping board. Now you're in trap because one I can't was it. Would you domain Edru baby nam pendiano eto sa, okay? Comments be WOHO, all trances be WOHO, cassa be WOHO, ye jaima form for no, The foot soldiers, one necessary kikas answer, no you. Obe resign is they say resign here. Resigning. Said yes, yes. Yes, you spoke in contest. But the end result, you know, and no be a eshe. And no pay, I mean, would that be beer? You are everywhere. Say now pay. A dear person with Jedima Kofodia for Diana. When you team Papa Kofi, as I saw the Jack of Radio for. This is not the track record you came to meet. And you must not set the wrong examples and the wrong pace for the good people of Koforidua and New Durban South. Don't do it. Because who yes are now the constituency in any munyama a crown free tete no, what the constituency in any munyam no at the buffo. I can say when you but this is politics. I say when you but I politics. So people will hold you accountable by your own words. In your microphone now, the Pebiani and some 20 the microphone the camera be so and you by force or bekasa. One person bekasa politely you tell the journalist or the reporter, so no, at this point there I have nothing to say. And maybe you can excuse me. Come again later on. And you bone so be when you be don't open your mouth and speak. Because you will know send the wrong signal, send the bad signal, and it's in bad faith for the good people of New Durban South. And you don't have to do that. Don't allow people to recognize you for certain utterances you have made, and for certain acts one kasa were involved since you became a member of parliament for New Durban South. Makatro said, "Esibeya bua na be representing no, or ye jemu or ye learned." The prowess are there crano as Esibeya bua. A daddy, a dancer will be here. And what to be to Esibeya bua. We expect you to bring certain things to the table when it comes to national discourse. And yet, you won't know what you can't. Go no, and no cry.
Onua FM 95.1.
Resign here. Ghana for you now also be resigning. Why? You can't out here for when change so wow problem. My entire coffee na yembra, yenteni kakra. Why am I sounding na yentini? Why?
The margin will not be too wide, but we'll win. We'll win. I'm telling you.
What makes you so confident?
Because of what the work we have done. We have engaged. We have engaged. We have campaigned. We have prosecuted a campaign that has not happened in the history of this constituency before. We have done whatever we have to do. We've done everything. Everything we need to do, we've done it. We've engaged so well, and people have given us assurance. The good news is that there's a young man who had so much a bright future, but he couldn't achieve his aims. So the people want to at least give us the opportunity again to continue. And the fact that this guy, to our candidate, has a very strong goodwill in town. I mean, he's somebody who has done so well for the people. He's so generous. He has paid people's school fees. He has sponsored a lot of people education and business. So this gives him advantage, over his competitors. So I believe that we have a false start. We have a false start in these elections. And confidently, I'm telling you, Mark my words. I can even tell you that if we lose this election, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win these elections. We'll win. If we lose these elections, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win. By close of day Tuesday, you see that we have won elections. And that's what, because I believe the work we have done and the God we serve. The God we serve is a good God, and He has given us hope that we'll win elections. Thank you. MPP will take the seat. The margin will be very slim. I believe we'll win the election, but the margin will not be too wide. But we'll win. We'll win. I'm telling you.
What makes you so confident?
Because of what the work we have done. We have engaged. We have engaged. We have campaigned. We have prosecuted a campaign that has not happened in the history of this constituency before. We have done whatever we have to do. We've done everything. Everything we need to do, we've done it. We've engaged so well, and the people have given us assurance. The good news is that there's a young man who had so much a bright future, but he couldn't achieve his aims. So the people want to at least give us the opportunity again to continue. And the fact that this guy, to our candidate, has a very strong goodwill in town. I mean, he's somebody who has...
Well, that is me, Ankasaminia, Michael Ochrebefi. Mariko Akwatia bra na many the constituency chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Chairman Yaa Ado. Many no enkodi enkomo emra. Chairman, what you mean, car? Good morning, and pum to say.
Good morning, no, me hoye now, sir.
Eradia don't mention me hoye. I don't pass what boto kakra. Na Akwatia to say na dodwana no arrange mo ne senka endra ekokosi ye nanka mo candidate Rasumedo etimi edi nkonim eba ne say na mo daye so ne moni so ade hu na amemu
yo on pe meda o se na ma cheti for na maka se de kan nyama mi no amedi kan kan se de nyakopon ase se by elections na ye ko ehun sensem be especially matters that borders on security. The Hombambo near the things. You know, the Anitunu near Chita for Kasa, the Yamasun Bra. I know a nipper big good your women in packet one. The morning in H. Can say Bonipia, anything about what they say, we pia way in a way, in fact, and wait, but studying near see what Plecumana. Nama 4 years, and Echo Blue and Migreen, I mean, again, who's an Yamanawaha. Remember who the name on. Police force bomb modding. The presence of the police was massive, and it could be, you know, within the voting, the sorting, the counting, the collation in Alianti as a Bonibia, or not, and I think that here for the development of our democracy in United. About what they acquire, draw him,
yes,
draw in him, adding an Ipabakuni Beijing Kunim, and see Mefakunya way so ya boy in NDC for Abaso. Na makansi so say in ye no.
Okay.
Say in ye no. Say in ye no. Na enkonko ba se nipa edin kunim. Na ye nim se nipa ne din kunim. Na ye twen se na mo ye ya kumi no. Oye omunsun fi sa de we no. Won se we ye de asum bia ba.
Yes.
Nti MPP ne din kunim a nka sei na beba na e asem na mebusa. Akwatia he a na ye wo na ya kumi din kunim. E na de esi ye court contempt injunction which is no parliament ahun sem bibri won so mo de o medi nkunim ye bo amabato bia effect so nyina mani age nyemfin tu ye honfo na about what the time kind said you o kwa abato na the leader of the country is already known, the president Tiakunyim na ye parliamentarian. It's very dicey for the opposition party, especially when promises are going around. The Baby Yamokwine and na yetwaba na bulldozer sequenzo, na ruler sequenzo, tipa trucks train yetwaba. I mean, I'm not saying yetwaba development because of, but this is incumbency strategy and it's worked. Okay. As far as we are concerned, our candidate is a strong candidate. I'm for Penasem. You know, he's been a developmental agent for the youth. But I think yesterday, the people of Akwatia across the constituency decided to go with a message of development. Where we are now, we are hoping, say, about where Asundia pay development, you know.
Okay. Now, maybe say one kasamo camp no bibi wo hono ma answer dan koyi a mo free say esese mo correct na mo komo anim no mutimi san retain mu seat ana.
I think so for crowd could prepare. We are Ediane Omudrufia, who didn't say so for we are okay dear. In everything there are lessons to be learned.
Okay.
In everything. Politics no untimi me just more ma kwadi mu kra na nei omusunya de. Inti ye betna se. Na ye post mortem. We know why people voted. I won't say we know why we lost. We didn't lose, but the people of Akwatia decided to say development now my country as million in Franconia because Akwatia has lacked development for a long time. It is will be the bar a trump card that say over fight it. Into yeah come there. Yeah, we'll meet series of meetings and Equity Friday to see how we can reorganize ourselves, rebuild ourselves, correct some of the mistakes that happened now. Yeah, but only to become radio, so only if you have some. But I acknowledge the fact that definitely certain things may not have gone right, and then we need to correct them.
Now, how will you respond as a constituency chairman to the people? Awamo kase oshe asumedu now they compare. Yeah, lawyer Bedua. I mean, it looks as if say as a party, no, want to me and select a very good candidate.
Okay, a candidate today. I still think our candidate was better than the NDC candidate. When you look at ni pano ni honi suni na braba wa bo constituency in India untimi mfa lawyer no ento to Kwame sumido can it here. Let's put the lawyer on aside and let's put the Brefo between your side. I don't think that will be more parliament in more because they are the orators of their constituency. But if they are the developmental agents of their constituency, assume it is far better than the lawyer when it comes to nipa ye penal. I'll be to me a boati me before. But the advantage in our lawyer work is that almost your Hineba and Papa say, oh no, my can't work with your foot trim in our atom trim. So I think that our selection of candidates was perfect. I still stand by it. It was perfect for this season. I don't know going forward what will happen. But the near way the candidates are selected, perfect. He may lack his own, he has his own weaknesses. That's like when you compare him to the NDC candidate. The same way, when you in some aspects, the NDC candidate will not match up to Asumedu. You would know. But like I'm saying, the dynamics of this election really moved away from the candidates. Moved away from the candidate. The dynamics, as I've read, and now but we should understand, say, the developmental message now. Studio Kitiamo de Bae, Julius Zebra Mobishia him for from Jubilee House. The chain na machines gun crooning in answer here, Jumana. This is what I've thought, and that is incumbency power advantage and strategy we use here. We acknowledge it, and we move forward with it. The candidate was perfect for us, and we did our best.
Very well. Chairman, I don't pay my men now. I say I'm grateful. Why? BBN I best anywhere in Comobium. Why? That means Shroud NT and no a constituency chairman for the New Patriotic Party and War Akwatia in the Eastern region. And I don't pay Yanino at the Nkomono now. It's just about 13 to 9 o'clock. Maminya Jume Emra na Yantuasu in the Nkomo now. Kofi manya rough. Kofi makacho say okasa ni bi wo hono ma. Say omo se wa pacho. Acho pa no kra na wasa pa no so a. Wo sa ne nam na wo sa ka say Akwatia no NPP lusu because NDC ebeche 500 to 1000 cedis e de my electorate bia. Wo nkomo awodi no. But incumbency advantage there homo bia edwuma ne di wa na edi. Yes, now the amfa, na amfa. And to jai the own number of work can jai. Because I'm what. Mamin Konak scientific about for Australia na min koye juma WOHO emra. Dr. Anani Atinasi anope na meneno any enkomo. Doc Machi.
Mr. Speaker, me just.
Na empomo to say.
More than that, don't cry.
You are following my shadows.
Very day.
And you may add you.
Very day.
Most of the adding for Bibi Abe fine.
So, Trevor, but for to be.
Next for what to say.
Oh, young Copadum will be away.
Next for who will be away. And you back also come.
Sapepe.
Okay. My yearning come more because from return to a minimum while Juma boom Nina, no meaning say. Where Juma Hote, mean himself, baby, and so I want him a part the Magana for. And my yearning command pay now.
Yeah. You'll be for Medenchia, will be around in a Fidia to Onua FM. Many are the pass and a menu share now, and then command me no be dino. Assemble a couple of metimiaka, one of the be a starting interview be a mecasa semono. Na the Meccan says someone be became Henya dear what tibida. So what tibida dear, that is a yamiana with the free meho. I was for NASC scientific herba and recycling and Yankupo Adum or Dume branches in me and Ogana. O Bankra had dear your typha. We see what Derby bookshop also called Fairview Guest House and a guest house in a bohon. Spenters also be so Rainbow Supermarket behind Rainbow IT Waneo. Ubusu ya nibi wa Shanty region also onko kumasi ahinema kokoben station hon ewa anewo. Ubusu ya for NASC scientific by recycling ya shishe jumedi bi busumi imu. Na yede kwa na weye on Friday. Na wachina nyankopon ya adoma eye Thursday any Friday and a jumedi and yedini na ekwa na weye. Na mamenka semwi. Jumedi na yedin ebinsi Ghana hada. Me pesa wa utie mo sha asem a me beka yin so pa enema miru na me no obedi ho nkomo de edi kan ye bedi nkomo afa ya koma ho de toso mienu ya hihye promotional program bia ye no Nyankopon ya adoma wa china and Friday obi ho a e bia wa china Thursday and Friday onya ho obetimi abane amana yeye Mr. Speaker asem ne tiawa okay edi kan akomayare ekum ni padodo na da bia meka se eyemfonso se ye share afia si besi sabri se wonko hospital bia kwa cheke wakoma very very dangerous adenti dangerous tie de meken edi aboni different akomayare cardiovascular disease na owodi kitua bi kan ho aboni fa no silent killer abusuanfo akomayare akum yabusuanfo bebre ye nanfofo bebre ya safoma bebre enso mo ahuda na ebetimi nso ato obia mana yeye na de ya na ma me wure ho pa ne se obu ho a meka ne se Nyankopon adom nti wanya science no wanya symptoms ne se akoma ne nya adwuma yi ba wabu na ni aguso ebi ne se ya wota te se wonsa ne tititi pa entini masisi moja ne ntimi mfro ye akoma ne bre enti ho no ma na akoma ne bogidigidi pa na ma menka semu we mekwa sorry bi ma me bia dance die nyina ne se every Wednesday na kuma ne bogidigidi na eja no abompa ye ne nyame aboa no bibia anto no na mu obedi dance se bese 2 weeks die de akoma no enye saa ana ye pon so na meka che ne se ai nyame aye na afamu de na mu the fact say na kuma taabo ne de oso okotwa ECG na obaya so ye betwa Mr. Speaker ese wani ense waka kire mama na duro me refer ne free say na akoma na du point na bibia betime de etimesi enne da bi obegina bia oboma ba so ebusuafo obi so ho nante kakra bi na wabre obi so ho a ono pressure duru eye pa nanso de bi obecheck ne pressure na wosoro obi ho officers na no nyina ne basabasa ne na mhyehye no obi ho bia kwakata so a order no ono nkwa wontimi na akoma na nya adwuma yi na de yare ho sem ne se ene doctor bi trema wo se ko ne kotwa wakoma ni efese ye adwuma yi ade boni fe ne ECG electrocardiogram busanfo wantu akura 300 to 400 obetua eno na ye de asi eno si se enne wachina na Friday o ba untua sika bia eye free na baabia megina meka akoma ho asem bia onua mo mpanefo mienu bi ho de edi kan boni fe ne liver ena de toso bi ne fe ne kidney na ne wuko konfa no kire kwalebu no hospital akasie mo omo wo dialysis se ne liver ne kidney nya adwuma yi nti machine emboa ema akoma ne nya adwuma yi a wure beho na nhwemu akire se saafo ne nyina ye nkofo a omo ntan cheke omo liver no omo kidneys enti no makwasa association mu no ye mpese bi beto ne doctor bi se kwaye abdominal scan ne mfa cheke o liver no kidneys Mr. Speaker so nkuta 400 anati 4 million a abusuafo ye nya ma eno so ye de aka ho se obi aba ye nyine sika hye no so mame ɛyɛ na no pen ye sha se ye wie ya wada ne fiada abusuafo ya sa hyehyɛ lab ahodo bebree ebi ye malaria typhoid syphilis hepatitis B ye hwɛ blood group sugar ye hwɛ odonso ɛno nso kɔ baabi na doctor situaka okuta be se 500 kwansa na watimi atuaka ɛno nso ye de aka ECG no liver ne kidney test no se ɛno nso ba wontua bibia enti wodi an se ubetu anamo na waba hyɛ nso ma me se me de number bi betudwa o beje wo special code na mesre uji code na refiem offices na fama nipa maako 10 no mo nso famra medinka aka se ayi wachina Thursday ni Friday na program ne koso na emom bibi nti wontimi ma wachane na adechi a nyame ya adoma endei ubetimi aba amana ye medinka aka se ye wo taifa na spenters nti number obefre no aju special code na me babubu na emu shade we nsoma me oh ba enam se wo ye hospital nti no o card de obetua 50 cedis nsoma me na consultation fee eno nso ye 50 Ghana cedis ne wansa na me number ne betudwa no obi bebusa se doctor yi akomanko na ye ho adwuma na dabida na mom yare bia wo go through oni padue mu no eyenhwehwemu na be kira do kwenti a wo sa yare no ne yatimi asolve problem no amana yeye e de amawo enti number obefre no waju special code no 0244 12 02 69 0244 12 02 69 after 0243 30 72 76 0243 30 72 76 abusianfo me de be kasa nyina be kwa wiye no ade ba ko ye no kre a obi an mbe ya adwene se yare bi ba oni paduam anase wotenka se bibi nkoni nkoye woni padua ni mu a na yebetimi ahwewa ma ho atowa abusuafo se nhwehwemu papa nkoso a ayaresa emada enokre ba ko enti no bie hospital no was set up laboratory na watwa ba bi betwa scan e behwe mugya ni bibia busuafo eno na ya na ne boarding bi ko nhwemu ayeken ukọ ba bia na ukoye a wanya titi 15 million a yenye ma na so nyankopon aka yakoma odumfuo bi aboaye apuhie aso yasene se enne nyame ya adom a wachina ene Friday o ba nhwehwemu anka ne bo bro titi 15 million obi any free ye wi a no wato kakra se de ho de betumi na emom de wo mu ni se ebi a wo ba ye na ye okotoje wo sisi ebi ana ye liver kidney na wakoma ana malaria na ulcer ana prostate abusiafo ya hwe wo wie no tieni yo ha na emede no na wakono mu wadura ma ho ato wo wie no yese sabra review because company for se ba bi a chichira aboa na hwa na yija no na ni gisam ne se over review Mr Speaker eno so wontua sika bia asem obi nsi Ghana ha ba bia da tibide me ka se kwa wie ne fa number no na hye no so se o ba o card e 50 Ghana cedis consultation so e 50 wo lab ahodo ne wo scan ahodo ne ECG ne bibia ye free na wato adu kakra se de wo ho de betimi na ono modonu ya wasa ba review so for free number obefre na me de me ka se nyina kwa wie no 0244
0244
12 02 69 0244 12 02 69 afa mi ha me number me be so be frɛ na waji code ne yedi nkomo wo so ne 0243 30 72 76 0243 30 72 76 Mr. Speaker, medaone watie nyina nyame chira pa
so beda se Dr. Nane na Nax Scientific Herbal for ana wote doc in kano enti wachina pachoko na ebeboa wiye pacho mabeja for no atunase enti yedi nkomodie ne de bebro shortly my be faster than be Emma Bills microcredit na no pay bills adaroma but your womo eboa when isu ade hono no die so nyina no ebebem bills se me ne oni nkomo na me mo amane se eba ne sika sempa dia but your wadamfo se wo do ho ebo no eye bills microcredit na dia bills eye nie but your bills eboa wo sika semo se wo pesika e de atre wadwuma mu wo pesika e de age ka anase asase open loan and pacho interest no e wofo na enya fe ne baby sa se wo collateral wo he ana se sebi woni ye adwuma woni ye wa account ana ompe baby a baby sa questions nyina dia anope me come for bills microcredit for the amount say kwa wo mo atena ye na woni wo mo enkodi nkomo wo mo ebeje wo so ye pa anope bills adaroma pacho wo ye salaried worker ko na woni bills any nkomo se wo tie me oye obi a oye businessman afi na pesa wo show business no ase wo plan no eda ho bills se bra na woni wo mo emede ho nkomo wo mbebo aso wasen ye anope wo pe bills pacho your numbers ni e free na ye beje wo so pa 059 692 0833 059 692 0833 but your mommy money BM 059 692 0833 and after 0302 200 390 0300 0302 200 390. Now when it builds microcredit in the Nkomo, terms and conditions apply. Namina Gentleman Dental Clinic for us say na Gentleman Dada Romanti and Ope Wood me oral care services yet. One more year number one dental services, but one more year number one. And Ope Gentleman Dental Dada Roman. A same muha obi a woho enu muha obi a na wo bia no mpacho say ye wo gap no ana eblidi ana se kaka ana ayo mpacho e hawadwe e mau severe pains pa adope wonom cafe wo obi a wo pe cigarette wo seno color no a change to brownish adope say won a Gentleman Dental Clinic edi enkomo na wo mo ebeje wo so mpacho be dey friend teeth whitening at the amount one be clear feeling na no dear free ho na fe wo sin no etimi aye fita I feel person ye dear friend polishing and as a root canal treatment and na wo person ye ma wa ye ho adwuma e wo ya so ye e ba the gem treatment pacho ogam no aye basa na afi wo twetwe wo sin a bibi kakra bi na moja ana efri wo no mu e ba ni nyina no adopei wo mo e be treat ni nyina no e the amount afi wo person wo she gold and silver e wo sentemu a anope when a Gentleman Dental Clinic any enkomo na wo mo beje so free 0559 139582 0559 139582 and after 0598 405674 0598 405674 na when a Gentleman any enkomo Techiman obeko Techiman magazine off the market road eho ana obehu Gentleman Dental wo Kumasi Abrepo Junction wo mo filling station nechi ho pa total okwa obehu Gentleman Dental for enkran ha but obeko nungwa and afi Atomic Down Gentleman Dental for ewo ho ko for you there for enko adjacent the Central Market police station in Chewa pa and obehu mo takrade for ebeko pipe and traffic light off Tadisco Junction wo mo the GN Bank and the same premises I don't pay when the Gentleman Dental Clinic for any nkomo na wo mo beboa ahwe atrito kama pa Mamina Absa Bank for Ase Absa Bank Ghana Limited great news and ye de mamu nyina na se say no yama banking no aye so easy enti adopese wutie me ade AC with Absa no and it's Absa se me mo amane na ye ni nkomo se no wo neighborhood no ompatamu a wote no wo mo the bank no e de toa e wo ho na Absa Bank wo mo agency bank na wo mo akofa dia ban no wo mo ma wakwanya se won so wo ye adwuma wo ba bia wo ye secure na wo ye adwuma dia and they ubetimi de ho ahye Absa agency banking no emobi de obe nyina ne se woni Absa for ebedi nko enwo na afenhyehyɛ ahodo ɛho nyina no watimi edi so pepepe Absa se womo ebeboa na afi eba no eye deposit and so say withdrawals womo customers eye I say womo nante mretintin bedi hours ahodo ewo banking hall so say no Absa say womo pese sad mre ni nyina no wode eye wadwuma eno nti womo the community agency banking no e de bell said the Bay one Casa community anytime be a person this to account to absent or agent be or how to be according chain. And open when you say obey agent Eddie Ama Absa Bank and Pachobra. Now when you want more any come over to me I call www.absa.com.gh now what register and I say what apply one more ebeje was super and now pay for one more on 0248 573293 0248 573293 now when the Absa Bank in the come up your story matters with Absa. I mean, trap me honey abuafo nkra to emra me ba Solomon at Owusu atenase sanso so ana binia ba Janet na blanso atenase yebesase na yedi enkomo me ba sisia
Tell Bedi was seeing now senior holding a human pedia apomodin pa.
And now, gentlemen, dental clinic, me what so soon. I prepare and ministers medicine common, Namasre Obeja, San Sam CFA, the sounds of holding.
I am Poe, gentlemen dental clinic, I was senior Tachimai, Kumasi, and Accra. A teeth whitening, dental cleaning, a tooth extraction and an implant. Obi and cow with no senior Yana Kakane how a swollen gum and a tukrune dowsy, South Saudi gold and a silver I shall send so. Gentlemen Bayanin, Obi with Chumay and 2 years busy. No one to me Nantin Clinic. I want no Murphy weekend CPR. Why Juma free a Joda Kosi Mimend and a pat 8 a.m. Kosi 5 p.m. in you. I see we are here.
Accra, Uber we are Wonungwa C5 Junction near main station. The Ebani Kwabenya so your atomic runabout opposite Unicorn Pharmacy. Free war 0559 139 582 and now says 0549 906 588.
Gentleman Dental Clinic was save free now when no matter so.
Yasakofa for frabo, pepper powder, pepper jawo, sankofa pepper powder, sankofa pepper powder, sankofa pepper powder. Etienne hawo, koketa niya potoyowa, sankofa kochikami, kofo sankofa pepper powder, sankofa pepper powder. Abuna abonje krakra. Sankofa pepper powder. Red and hot, very natural. Sankofa pepper powder. Chinchinka and Nambia. Sankofa pepper powder. Noodles, Ghana jollo. Sankofa pepper powder. Eshiya nete. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Sankofa pepper powder. Ciao.
Anokwa. Sani Grace Homeopathic Clinic. Esa ya die. Ye benya chapa o.
Ye besa so service kapa.
Nentiasi. Ube service ka with Grace Homeopathic Clinic. That's how you read or motion.
Obani right o. Okopa, general consulting, laboratory services, physiotherapy, general body scan, any dietary counseling. Bibia e free. Grace Homeopathic Clinic e charge pay.
Hey, are you sure?
Eh no krepa.
Ajisika kakra bia ubetua. E de ajuru. Wo mu no so de nam papa sa. Also the stroke, hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, rheumatism, prostate cancer, akumayare, fibroid, ulcer, oba ontumi wo ni nyina odi abafufude be humu ansa no asayare no. Grace Homeopathic Clinic Medina, Akachi about last stop for 0556 181 666 and 020 006 7500.
Grace Homeopathic Clinic,
a mission from God for humanity.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
Happy birthday, Mentinka Kekeo, Miniman Kasa, if you say the luckiest season 3 at Sayaba.
Afe mami chewa kwanya obefa sonye un ticket but star 712 hash na di ehise no so to ticket ana se ko internet no so na bo theluckiestafrica.com se bia me community ticket no so na you lucky number
Ubetumi nso ama system na eyibi amount share ahia wo pese wutua every 1 Ghana cedi posi 5,000 Ghana cedi Wobetumi mpo ato ticket no ama obi foforo. Ye obi hero. Wopese wutia. Enye den kra. Sa wo Ghana, for mobile money tia. Na sa wo amanone dia. For bank card tia.
Ticket baako ebo sika no ho mpɛn ahanum 500 times. Where your massa, you pay. There will community de benyanso. Betimi aye emoho edu 10 times.
Inti yen kambom na yen nya lucky. Na lucky bebia. Shawo hoso enye ma wona wondi infie du watching. Luckiest jumedie yi. Enele imrata chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so.
And now was checking your time is exactly 9 after 9. Aha, Onua 95.1. Nsempa Jumedie Eshenimidi the speaker. Na Solomon Owusu a senior member at the Movement for Change, the yet to be inaugurated political party. Yenina no waiti ente adope watinasi. Na again, investigation Jimmy said he's the next director of communication for the party. Ente was it? Zolomania, sir.
I don't know who say, who to morning, and go share Mr. Speaker, Miniano. Kwame Appiah.
Zolo? Position no dear and channel, and you know, Mamma media matter.
I just have the
and Kwame can with TV so.
Hey,
sir, the next director of communication, MPP na Banadia. Moya den cry ya wa
MBB
was it wow
Kwame o go hwe ya o se bo na o de ba be chira to a na be so to mo ni she bi menu
MPP na ebane de director of communication ya wa Minia Boniface ebe national chairman
why na ma odi
oh yeah solid man na momfa Boabe nye general secretary no na
oh yes suggestions am I
o say esa na be ye de make kai
oh yes suggestions
bibia no ebesisa
oh yes suggestions
hope say do ye national organizer ensisa
bibia no oh shisha adwuma na me
me shisha adwuma ma mo basa na be ye
na Janet be woman the deputy
woman woman organizer
Janet you be man regional women's organizer regional women's organizer for the northeast
okay okay but Solomon was here the next communication director for the MPP NT Mamemba Nache incoming director of communication Machi
Mr. Speaker me jo so chia wati for chia Minia Janet o boy adwuma so
medas
easy o boy adwuma Janet here and then some say the Akwatia
na ye Akwatia na ye CJ remover no kasa ni bi ahase eba enti ye behwe no nso but ba me ma Janet nso achi na me ma na kwa ba Janet ma achi
mpacho mijimusu
mpacho na empombo ko de
na pay de bibia ye okay ye polling station women's organizer 95.1 ba aka baby
oh
na oye GHS na oko GHS
okay
and na ye can about nkwala mo a omunti asem we see men ko di mpenin agro omunti na anape de mame kan se bibi tu kurampo ama wo mame nti se wusuro wo papa wo mame de wutimi ka kire wo mame obi ma we dro se fa we na num na wo betima yinsen men fa num because you don't know what will happen to you Inti anape to all the youth out there. So almost see ko school.
Okay.
Ye wodienti a wo mama see men ko don't go and play what grown-ups are doing when you cannot be able to take the responsibility. Send you want to mean take responsibilities. Inti
Grovoze obase na wo sha ase a okasa na wo fom boko
hitiba
enti anka mani nyese ya ba se be kwa wie na
Solomon spark me kama asem na
Solomon ye
spark we
ni na ye Solomon
ye na ton pene ho asem so
pene ho asem
pene ho asem ye na tin pene ho
asem ne ho so ye Chief Justice
when military kuno We are under a military regime.
You are under military regime.
Now we a democracy. One democracy we were here. Even Idi Amin Krampo in Gambia, they will not exercise this. Uganda, woman exercising this type of democracy.
I see.
Adolf Hitler Krampo suru. Eh.
Mamisha say solo Mamisha say was na mintio on Akwatia Andra de Kosi and the NDC I reclaim Akwatia seat no. They say almost 184 seats.
184.
Yes, in parliament.
I know
what in parliament.
I mean ya anya ho bibia eno ntire ye party ni ba because he jai sa kwima MPP na gu
NPP ego ntina modi MPP ba no
ya ne party ni ba
MPP
ya ne party ya memu ntemu a ebe ma ndisi fo no tirima yo mo de se
confusion de mo pe NPP ni MPP
wo idia ka bi kra de se dia se dia
mo pe confusion na Janet what be that NPP mo say MPP
da bi ye party na ye ba na akono Ghana fo yin se MPP ba ko de gu so se foforo ba
okay
ebe ye ni ye message in a course wa Akwatia no anko yama MPP esanse okwa abana okakase obi ewu na opponent ne kunu nti ehwe so nto aba ma wa eno nye message obi to one ba school fees odua yo
yeah
ekwan onam so nye hospital baby Akwatia akọ no ma asekurase Akwatia ya tu diamond gold ni ade o nyina kuro no enye papa nti kuro mafo no ya na abrani abradi o mpese o motia se e ba be ye kwan we amaye ye be hospital mabunu no benya adwuma ye that's what they want to hear na say obi na koku obi ade ya o se omo na de ne court ne de court na se koku ele se ngana na ekufu odo na go be so ku jo mama in 2012 ele na se ga mbb be so muku ya chikwesi abra na omo de ye de court but enye sa me I trust obi a asemasi na wa amfase kan na atu no se me de me bu me ho me de be ko be bia yidi asem ono ye civilized person sort yase ope obi a o ma pressure na se dipeku a e ma pressure beton NS komiso a MPP for hwe se nipa ne de na court na motumi aforce na ama na be de akoso ayi o parliament no wa be ye contempt of court na afi dia branch na mo a no hwe na beti ọkọ ni fi a mo bo ano a mo ye ni yedu na mo ni nechi
upon okofie
a
enye mo ne
ko ọkọ constituency na otite o se wi ase be yedu ba onko a ana odi ana emu a ti se obi ye ka so obi di o hyewa na se o the problem bre abranche no a na ye the MPP leadership e wo parliament ni party na etumi hwe se emra ne sisi na nso no forget about emra ne defile amukọ sano ankoyi na we no so sanso edifiti omo ana nsensem omo no mo ka se akanai pe no edifiti no
akanai pe na chesen
omo se oraba umia last election unya 41.74% tie no de egu ho omo ato sa aba ne ba nyina no obi eni wo be sesa na adwen
okay
egu nti dia ka ye 9% a oba be ka 41.74 na se wa ye
percent ene ne akanai pe no
can you imagine na mebunu young men a ete party na omako kasa asem ase de wiase no omo nim wiase no and it is I let you say na
41% no kura say 2028 mra na dodo bebre
nso Mr Speaker it was omo ye gwada asem a ya na emre ene ema expose sa nyoma onya it is that kasa na principle
the 3 years obi angu e was 41%
obi adwene sisa obi nyare obi kura ntukwan eye den na obeka se akanai pe Akwatia se na akanai pe principle ni adwuma ni se ga bibiye campaign kra because mu we need that enje no answer the on mabo makwa omunya ba beto am na ye de we ada by extension so 2028 ni say high on because NDC for already almost 56% to omo de no answer the on omunya be sa be de akwakoto am ebio aside defeat omo ayi a your friend say top down approach a omo hwe
form no
because Akwatia the na be before ye no omo afiri gran ha eko ho na ye campaign no
yeah
but every election local Akwatia executive no boy esa se mo structures na wo form nti no wo de gran adwere de ha won gran no ana de kwa ye campaign wa Akwatia and no kyerɛ sɛ wokɔ abatoɔ wi a party no structures no ɛfɔm hɔ no ɔsɛ de bia wohwɛ because ɛfɔm no ɛden a ɛsoro no bɛyɛ mmerɛ ɛno nso akyerɛ sɛ deɛ afei monetization sika yɛde wura election mu Mr. Speaker ɛdeɛ paa na ma party no kaa sɛ asomadu ɛna ɛnkɔɔ no post
wɔn nso wɔayɛ nneɛma wɔ constituency no mu wɔn sɛ ne nsɛm yɛ wɔ wɔn sɛ abadaeɛ right ɔboa nkurɔfoɔ nti ɔba kuro no mu deɛ obiara bɔ ne din
nti ayɛ sɛ ɔno sika wɔ ne nsɛm
sika wɔ ne nsɛm
obɛtumi so ayɛ yɛka sɛ ɔmo adane ne sika no nti the right person sɛ woyɛ teacher na wadwene mu da hɔ woyɛ kuani na wadwene mu da hɔ a ɛsiane sɛ wonni sika yɛde kyekyɛ rɔfrɔfo no nti no party wei ɛnwene na nanse a wɔn sɛ adan ne mu ɔmo contest wɔredraw ne ho
fi
one of the reasons ɔmo ayɛ ne sɛ wɔntumi nkɔnkotua 4.6 million sɛ ɔde pɛ sɛ ɔbɛtu frank ama MPP since when asade wei ɛmma nkɔfoɔ tirim a yɛka ho sɛ MPP presidential primaries ansa na ɔba bɛyɛ ɔbɛtua contest bi no party ne gye 4.6 million or 46 billion o si dan sɛ billion no baako kura 46 Mr. Speaker de yɛ tɔn nipa tie baasa no wɔn mo de bɛtua contest ɔbɛka ɛyi lawyer ready bi ne na ɛyɛ program a ɔyɛ sɛ nkɔbɛ contest yɛ yi ɛyɛ anam kɔ sɔɔ asomedi nsa ɛde de kɔɛ ɛsan sɛ asomedi de bɛtumi nye sika na ɔde ayɛ ama ɔmo a ɛba ne bi edi executives nyina sɛ ɔmo bɛnya bi edi nti no it's all about them ɛde ti sɛ ɔsa akɔyɛ o top down approach asa akɔyi flag bearer ne wie a wasa kill it down ɔkora because what is going to happen is sɛ wonya konya flag bearer wie a executives ɛbɛbɛ mu nyinaa yɛ ɔmo ɛsupport sa flag bearer no obie ni wa
ɛnrɛ no obi yi ma asutire sɛ asɛ akɔyɛ sɛ ɛyi NDC lawyer no wasan so yɛ lawyer ma asomadu
ɔnoa ne lawyer no
ɔnoa ne lawyer na obi yi mi asutire sɛ NSC ɛtɔ de benkum so no ana lawyer no yɛ fast ana ɔkɔ asomadu hɔ sɛ masa ɔyɛ den aba election deɛ bɛba but me party mu deɛ me pɛ sɛ me kɔ primaries me sika sɛm so wɔ fam kakra nti bɛboa me ana yɛsɛ wakɔgye 800,000 wɔ asomadu hɔ wɔde kwakɔyɛ party primaries but na asomadu no nyɛ nhu sɛ NPP for bɛfa na scandal
hey tiwa komodo buge woni ka de sika kwakɔgye
anti waje wa hadada lawyer ji wie na sa na NPP for no so wa omo ba be yi asomadu nti asomadu sika kra akɔde bɛ campaign na so
akɔdi lawyer ɛna sɛ
ɛna lawyer nso asade awi ni
ɛna sɛ de wi ɛna nti lawyer kwakotua sa sika de back na sɛ akɔyɛ yi ɔho de yɛ
politics is interesting
what this kind of kwakɔ business wa woni so no na ba be but me in all sincerity me feel say na asomadu nyɛ ɛnyɛ suitable for the seat.
Okay.
Ɔnyɛ suitable.
Ɔnyɛ right enough.
Ɔnyɛ right.
Ɔbɛ take political leadership.
Ɔsɛ yɛ build yɛ ho. You see, you won't even sorry anka sɛ we teacher ni. Yɛ prepare.
Okay.
Ekroma saa deɛ ni ha. Soja. Obi asɔre ya ɔsɛ.
Ato na ɔkɔm kɛkɛ. Nti ko di MP.
Because at the point the campaign message bi ɔsɛ a kumi wahame NS wahame. Hwɛ nipa bebrebe egu nyinaa mɛdɛ ne ma hwɛ ɔmo. Obi a ɔpɛ sɛ obedi ɔmo anim a wɔyɛ campaign akyerɛ mo. Wodi kesu sɛ mɛdɛ ne ma hwɛ ɔmo. Na sɛ wontumi hwɛ ɔmo. Tufi sɛ ɔmbɛto abama. Ɛnyɛ yi. Enti ebesere se party bia no wo mu a mo form no nya de na mo build enipa na ewo mu no na mo hu se asomasi eni ho a the likely say we beba no be bia sa ne ye no enye se obi sorry ya no o se me na sika wo minsem na me ye de me ba ebio asan so a kire se Ghana fo no empeso mehu MPP leadership wo sisi ye o mu nyina wo ze election ya mo ko yi obia na ne ho hia MPP bia ko from President Akufo-Addo to Vice President to the leader of the House Afenyo to the party's general secretary to obia ko. Interestingly, NDC for no mama John Mahama nko.
David.
For the funeral.
No, funeral no nya, funeral no.
Wan ko bi funeral no crowd no.
Other campaign no so wan ko bi.
Ba campaign no.
What say?
Campaign no MPP for.
Na uko funeral nya campaign on go. Yeah.
Obasa Dr. Baomi akoye campaign.
Funeral na asi.
That be akoye campaign.
Akoye campaign ankasa.
On the funeral day.
After funeral no oye campaign after Sunday.
For the first time a year by election, me who say certain president when she will be a part of it. 95.1. Very instructive. Because okay asen offer Owura Kufuor ko ko ye campaign yet NDC
NPP Lucy
o cha say kumewu kura na ye done deal no Owura Kufuor ko so cha say and for the NDC to go into this election without a president and I say obi otu omo franka no before say also mo baba so say they have done something if they are going forward meaning say almost structures no adwuma to here see do get to keep campaign is one day the leader of the party why also send you my son was the party behind adwuma structures no adwuma or no a party over bemu na all candidate that clock primaries
ekoyi
ni pafoforo ama say the pafoforo na ba be win election very very important very very the people say and yembo police force so abaso say omo emma protection okay na Akwatia for na so no omo so yembo abaso say omo amana nkoye he bia na abranche bediako obey omra say oba be so the entire Akwatia bo she bia o she because you see election we have here who say Ghana no no political party and the war faced members. The two political parties, MPP and NDC, bomb Kwasafone. Our membership, more 500,000. Core supporters, members, and Kassan. Our can floating voters. Our elders and the higher year, and what to higher year, and on to Sana Ghana for baby or more corner. And the war and other campaign here, the dad go for a trim. To see all persons all bar. Ubeye bibi and this it is where we need one here. The next election over to the Bishop Akwatia. Because in the next election, yet never for the candidate. Then somewhere, Bosha or the share woman, and the year, not a caterpillar could swear you can see if it was a Saquano, Mobaya. Then no Bemua and he behoves a queen.
And then the Beyonce acquired 25 minutes after 9, Onua 95.1. Nsempa Jumedi Eshidi. My memory Janet Nablasona Mintieno. Janet, Mamintia on Akwatia.
Mintiao, Mamintia Solomonsu, and Namotifo.
That's here for Joseph.
Mendra Akwatia by election. It was interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Mimi who dynamics at play no me who say na omoka desperation na NDC desperate.
NDC desperate.
Yen can correct. Let me this desperation. What is it, like? Where is it coming from? Who desperation? So almost see the word desperation na endura between Akwatia and NDC. NDC parliamentary candidates now munina WOHO. The whole national executives of the NDC now munina WOHO. Now we no ni ho. In fact, almost NDC headquarters from Ghana to Akwatia. We be on television so NDC. And I see why is this Akwatia seat so important to the NDC that they want to do everything that they can. And they went with threats. The people of Akwatia were threatened. Democracy, this is not democracy. Whatever happened in Akwatia was not a free and fair election. It just goes. Oh, I'm coming. Let me land.
Me too.
It just goes to show that the NDC is going to fall, and the fall that they will fall in 2028 is going to be very massive. Because Akwatia Endra na enye fair and free and fair elections. Free and fair elections are would the NDC for threaten the people of Akwatia. Se mo vote mayanya ye ma development biamba ahanemu Collins Dawuda. Miti Collins Dawuda okas assembly. Miti one of the MPs from Volta region. Miti se omuka assembly. Say mo vote maya ye di nyama nyina beko ye say. So they want to tell me that the resources of Ghana, me taxes na mitria ma Ghana minya NDC no. You are not supposed, you won't use those taxes to do anything for me to benefit. Yes, I know more person monka. Now constituencies for omo vote ma NDC no. Into omo person monka say taxes are na djuma omo ya NDC ka ba ye coffers so. NDC for person omo ka kire me say eba about development omo ma development nko ho. And Endra after the voting enukrampo ni hilarious no. Omo threaten no even president kura di message by say omu vote masa Benadia Onua nkasa be mano position in his government or be working with this guy in his, like I'm saying that the whole, it was just, I don't know whether spiritually Akwatia is having Andra with all this stress, with the intimidation of the sending 5,500 security to scare people, because say we a ruling party na nipa mu security ne de keka ho, they just always get scared that it is they are there to protect your people and not them. Intimo di all these things ko Akwatia ekonye 2,000 votes. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Me who said the vote difference in year 2000. And you know me who said in 2028 elections the NDC, look, to whom much is given, much is expected. Power na Ghana for dima omono. Anke yemia mesu, because the spiritual lay down of this power they have laid into, given into your hands. So we go into nitty-gritties. Now we share. NDC is playing with fire. The disgrace that will come to the NDC as a political party in 2028 is pregnant and nursing a baby at the same time. Inti dear Mimi can say it's simple. And Andra, we know this is not a win from the people of Akwatia. This is Akwatia people seeing NDC for namu kita baton makachiromo. Ye in charge of power. Akwatia people, they know that already. But you had other messages, Mudi ba ya. Because even more power no kurampo still, the people of Akwatia did not believe you. But you gave them some enticing things. Almost say, okay, so we distance there. Ye the bemamu. And it is a obi one the boyfriend or ye younger or dono. Now who been so ye akokra only o sika on peno. Na who say sikano obeba wuncha ba beji usika obedi wu wi a na rana kone boyfriend nchen. Mini wu kese yi Akwatia for at the NDC for adane akokra, because Andra na nya akokra for na ya omu pe ezi ababawa na omu disika ditia Andra na yesade no na we kurampo na benye we obeka se wonji. To what extent? What will we vote for?
Andra who so be chesika oho.
It's not them. I said this in the what to call the promises that they brought were so enticing. So
yes, but promises are promises. I mean, whenever you are going for an election, no, vision I will carry no. And
now we a party. Who now we you are in power. They almost is who say we kita bayire. NDC MPP bayire be no mo kita. No mo kita hwi. Obi a wonim say o bayire no mo dia ma no na in charge of bayire no. We oni bayire. Enti na di over bayire ni ba na o mi di bayire we be ma wo. Wo vote ma mi a mi mfa ma wo ne de keka ho a. Na would you vote Amanua? To me, and yes, sir, would demand kwa. And yes, sir, you love them. The NDC, the people of Akwatia has just used the NDC. And they are waiting. They use you. Because you are the one in power. You have the money. They want the projects. They want development. You are not their person. They don't like you. But since you have the things that will help them to develop, they said, let's try them and see whether they will give or not. Okay. So this was not a win for the NDC. To me, it was a disgrace to the democracy of this country that a political party can threaten constituents with development. Say, won't vote mamia. Me ma will say, ne dieke kahu the tres. Look, when you now coach say,
and free NDC nearby. Those
NDC, Collins Dawood and go into the dissing. Me and now with Tiomu. With Tiomu, all the television stations are, which is a NASA threat way. No mudi threaten Akwatia people. Na newu sorry ya wini where a disgrace and na win. Who obia we are akokra wo sika obia when you win. To me dear, it is a total disgrace. Say NDC for besri and say you see that today. Look, I've never slept in my life. I was so happy that I slept very well. I slept very well overnight because whatever happened was nothing but a disgrace. With all this hell you have passed through, the promises 2,000 votes. Do you think that you will get this time to do that in Akwatia in 2028? Let me tell NDC what they don't know. In 2028, all of us are going to hold the yam. Yes, Andrew won't want the yam. Nesha won't say obianim say who na what this in. In 2028, the yam is going to be in everyone's hands. So you don't have that authority anymore. You can't threaten the people of Akwatia. You can't threaten anybody. And that is where we will know where power lies. Okay. And Akwatia did not show anything. It just shows a desperate political party that did some desperation. Solomon Kabibi about MPP for ena omo this in what
candidate, you know.
Candidate ena fees omo. Please, Solomon, you need to go back and check. In 2024, when the PMP came out and accused the NDC of taking 500,000 per candidate, I asked President Mahama, you are from Bole, you are from the north. Where will you get 500 if they say that you guys use 1 year to bring out this 500,000 guys? Where will you get the money to do that? So because of 500,000, you are telling us that the people of Ghana shouldn't have been able to experience you as a president. Now you've ever become a president before, and you are now coming with a filing fee of 500,000 Ghana cedis for the NDC for them to pay to be able to contest. That time the MPP took 350,000 Ghana cedis. It's just this time that they have copied the MPP. So if you want to talk about filing fees, the person who is at the realms of affairs causing these atrocities has been the MPP and the NDC, not the MPP. Okay. They are very extravagant. You see them like that. They say they are social democrats. Even when they are in power, look at Felix Ofosu-Kwati's office, 78 million Ghana cedis. Whereas when we had a minister who was a minister for information, 6 million was given to the the ministry, and at times 10 million, and he has 6 agencies under him. Felix Ofosu-Kwati said he has only 3 agencies. These people are very extravagant, very expensive, and they are worse than the things that they describe the MPP to be.
May I say, Janet, now it's 35 minutes after 9. Or say, Janet, I had what can they be?
NPP charge 4.6 million as filing fee.
That's the current one, or
the current one.
The current one, what?
4.6 million. And I 500,000.
No, 500,000.
That be, you see, one TME, Oko pick a form now, 100,000. Oh, file here, 500,000. No, I said development fee of 4 million. I don't can want a 4.6. I don't know at the anymore. I withdraw free racing. One more trust statement said, oh, do you have 4.6? Maybe in Ghana. You see, Kasa Seboya, it is not a matter of say.
No.
Yeah, TNA.
The okay.
What do you want?
Price in the main confirm.
Yeah. Because it's not. No, I won't read from Adainimo. As of those people, Adainimo, why? It's not. You see, no. Bring an official. The okay, bring official statement from the MPP. Do you understand? Official statement from MPP. Adainimo, there be Adainimo. These people, they are always very angry and they are having their Adainimo. Oh, please. Now, what position is Adainimo having in the national executive now? Is he the general secretary? Is he the chairman? Where is the statement coming from? Please, I beg. The
MPP issue statements on their filing fee. Yeah, could pay kind. Almost will be 100,000 for the filing fee, picking of form, 500,000 for filing of nomination, and other cost, I'm afraid development cost that will be determined by the National Council. I don't know what you have say 4 million. And this so far, Nipa 5 now filing, almost 23 million in this Nama party. Are you with me? And it is a car, me who baby I'll go discuss specific matters. Don't veer off again. We say Obi Akase 1 to Abama ye develop. The same campaign message, and why been a record for the MPP they call a sin of Abra no more power. So, a sin of one to my MPP. I want to MPP. So, don't belittle the intelligence of the people of Akwatia. I'm going to name the how. I'm going to tell you, oh, think that I've got for your young man. I don't want to about your MPP. Young can say, a man can say, a disgrace. How did he become a disgrace? Before this election, it will be extremely difficult for the MPP to win that seat. And I said, no, assume it be winning. Sometimes I don't even say you're going to say, and you're not better like us, assume it be MPP.
Yeah.
Now, I will lose where you are.
But I said the elections were not free and fair.
What is not free and fair?
I told you, elections are our constitution is being trampled upon. Elections are threats. Hey, the constitution. There is nowhere in the constitution they say that if you don't vote for somebody and becomes a president or and becomes an MP, you should say that you are not going to put development in that district. It is against. It is not political. It is not political. When this year NDC for the DC when
MPs they go to parliament to make laws. MMDCs, you know.
Wouldn't say now threaten the people of Akwatia. Taking into consideration, you took into consideration so many things.
I was expecting a candidate, but me say or call Akwatiano. Or Becca said me wa be mu advice president no me ye kwan we me school we me be adwuma say o kwa went me anka any of this you can catch go for no and say NDC the kun nipa no ntimo mo nto aba we your campaign message na campaign
who ko threaten obi no vote ma wa enu your campaign message nipa kuro no twen with 2028 a ohun say baton ni we ni
agree with you on beto I agree with you but in prayer say me no ka say there
they are very intelligent. The people of Akwatia are intelligent. Obi oya akokra, obema oya akokra, owo ni sika, wo nim di opia, odi di metia. Me see NDC, they say obema oya akokra, ohu obi yanga, oko pesa nipa kuru no, ena nipa kuru no woni girl boyfriend or don. But opeso be di ni sika.
See ya, wo catch them the people of Akwatia are intelligent. And in another breath you also accuse blaming themselves
because they have been through the intimidation they have to agree. So you don't know, say
who intimidated them?
Is it not the government?
Collins Dada
is it not the Collins Dada and Koya or Kasa say Muntu Maya, you have for development.
The position was
and you know the one in charge of Muhaj board. And Okofa death certificates mobile ya Bakunwu ya Onua Kasasa Appiah.
All right, gentlemen and lady, Mama Namasi, your body other issue about the CJ's removal. Now, solo me share when, but official over press briefing. Justin Kodia, yeah. I think the filing fee near 500,000.
500 and a winner
100. Picking form now, 100,000. Me no 600,000.
But cancer release, who was say or no? Almost had to say, oh, sir, official, you know. The last paragraph was say, there will be other costs that will be determined by the National Council. And no, Omar could determine more. For us
to see.
But who producer our identity number on friend. Now,
Justice Code.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you. Quote Justice Code, say, and young person mom cover you about 4.6 million.
That's it. Not Justice Code, you make casa because on no Casama party.
Absolutely.
Now, I die any more. I want him in contest here any year or not here. Okay, hate messages against the NDC, MPP, me person medicine. Or your professional contestant. Would there be a who contest here? Wouldn't you or your professional contestant? Okay. Now who sorry that every contest bia we be contest we are professional contestant. Aba. Me bisa say there be who sorry that bia aden obi di occultism na aden who sorry who contest won di na still contest. Anyway,
all right, better say mamemra solo so na mintio on CJ removal no consensus aba so far.
Ejebo enya babedru. A long overdue sales and come out, no in video go. But I saw them and a yedu, and I'm yababedu. First of all, your constitution and Maho Quine say you bit me, Chief Justice of Freehold.
But they been see that. Under this republic.
Esan said, on one day your constitution who say between your CJB so and I saw the tin of the shame. It's needs a bit me enter constitutional and the Maya. Asemi buy it will be a petition you. Now, the other name you say, your body a castle no, not nipa no petition. Your father says, be a quantum champion. Ora than your Lufori or Nyakwa Shapao. In fact, Oko Ghana Stock Exchange, only the single largest investor in Ghana Stock Exchange.
Okay.
Oko Ecobank, or the third largest investor of Ecobank. oko Ghana Commercial Bank or the third largest investor ho oko SIC or the fourth largest investor oko Enterprise Insurance or ye Whitechapel ye nyini ya Whitechapel baraka uka sa advert no ono ne companies ne Whitechapel
what not your petition
ono ne Daniel Ofori no
Daniel
Ofori no na nkofo enim nti no obafa ne se ayese obi a kwahwe apa bi oti ba bi ana ya ye NDC fo bi pese omko yi obi nti ono no de bia onam court because you a businessman court ya na abeko and wo hu enfonso a wo court wo se wodi agro na ye businessman a ye omo de court no be gu ma to no satisfy the chief justice we mo twe no nye no and wa petition ana petition no ko ye ko ka man peninsa no
what do you mean ni pa o
Daniel Ofori no Daniel for Whitechapel
my dream crowd man so say
Onua na me ka say ye treating nyina say ye omo a ye friend say kwahwe apaafo aya petitions e kokromu a obenya political activists bi no akosha chiri and to be adwene maso and that is how come Daniel for could go and procure the service of very top lawyers chachune sorry ne na me say unya proceedings in the course won't be kaya on the chief justice were misleading kofo along the line also ba be press conference say even petition na ye kan wasem ye man bi na ko committee one ma ye say atantade Onua under cross examination what adakemu ye first committee na nim ogitum say me wo petition ni bi in fact Onua the witness of friend I witness number 9 enso kogitum say ampa ye friend say petition you at a point before the committee ye ruling be on assembly to be mama sorry o shame on you ni jira si wo hono no mu obi a wo hono o to be ya omo apo ade na gas wakoko test o judges pie wi a ansana mo amaka no omo ya no wa twa form so ko to the stage at the point on one lawyers now say omo apologize to the committee for the conduct of the woman so what you say committee this misbehavior ampa hwehwe mu no wo no yere wo no ukunu ene wo baba etu kwan a bra mra no say eni so no amye ma o man no ebo om ho ka that's what you are dealing with it is a committee akohwe mu awie that's what almost say emra na diwa wo de mra wo ye chief justice emre wo na attention nsem wo na da no na say wo na wakofum na say mra ni wadi na say esi yumfiri wa me bia me ametiade na me ye ho se ba ye de ka say wo mfum ya ye ne na ke be kwa ko chese o mampani say hey constitution say e ba na say wo mfum ya e no so de ye adwuma to o mampani de aba ne sa no e no na so ye de wo de ye adwuma in terms of commentary eba te say mate say former chief justice of fire Kufu Akabi. After thought, man, no free judiciary merchant. I don't want to waste my time on her because the truth of the matter, they say yen kano kuru kuruma. So for Kufu, only a member of the Council of State. And the Council of State in the established prima facie case. See, you bet you are now we understand the Council of State are members of 31. 30 na 2 say ampa assembly was ye. Ba ko ka ho no. 1 to aban. Granted say ba ko na 1 to aban so far Kufu. Adena no fees assembly nya papa 120 ani ehun say ampa because 1 to aban it could mean that you agree or you do not agree and you have communities areas of common interest. First of all your bar and also your bar what the chief justice ni be that and also chief justice because I don't bear more of a mun nya so am ko wege so I say ti e be drive as fraternity no but won't you remember catch us assembly mu ha asam kase be de be to wono so fa Kufu animu a e ba ye no wotumi me yi Charlotte say free wo. In the case of Charlotte say a words of Kufu now establish a prima facie case against Charlotte say procurement you were breaching na no ye new man penny for kroma no ye bu emko mebru no mo say ye da chiti no ama enkofo ye nkokra by force mo me fa ya re ho nko ewom na wo be trust am be bia master we will not be happy with you enunti asem na aba ye nokra anesi yedum me I understand say mpanifo wokroma ene maame no ene omampani kasai at a point say on resign panifo to ro ye mpese di betu ekroma highly respected maame si ono mti ase o mkaka ya so obeye yi no o ya ofura no sako file back high court just say me no ka say so ECOWAS so open $10 million free Ghana. What are we talking about? And it yes. yebeko yanim.
Janet, Maminti on this.
I'm so sad. I'm very, very sad.
You're banning Tiana.
Debbie, say NDC are dragging the democracy of Ghana just to like starting hunting and gathering. Who say they say about economic principles. The first stage, you know, you're hunting and gathering. Sisia, now you war this in the take-off stage. And a NDC buyer almost far the democracy from take-off back to hunting and gathering. Whatever the NDC have done is an assault to the democracy of this country. Hey, that's walk to me. Sorry, say wait, me pay. I will cook something out, and you took some money, travel with some money. President Mahama one for yanka say your flight and for bank call baby ada. Now, who call on holidays. What don't you do when you are going for holidays? Who any vice and a speaker? A dear financial loss and a man cause it to the people of Ghana. Mu yari, mu chaya, mu be wop office. Na mu di mu yari diaba. Na Ghana for tuya, na ye charter planes. Who President Mahama minka who vice asem? Who President Mahama? They be a who co checkups. Who yep de who? And no any financial loss to the state. And no any financial loss who? Who say Obi Bible can say Obi wore a lock in the eye, and he's asking you that you should pick something just this in a mole from that eye. When the lock is in that person's eye, the person cannot see. Truth be told, what President Mahama has done, he has just destroyed Ghana's democracy. Because the ye me catch the nipa bebre say PMP for your bar. Who say only 2/3 of what parliament? Ye who say. From today going, any decision that is taken by the NDC, it was taken with a military regime tactics. Because we are now being run by a military regime. President Mahama is now in charge of the judiciary. He's in charge. The judiciary has just become a political tool. So nobody will take the judiciary. We won't take the judiciary
justices to the Supreme Court.
We won't take the judiciary serious from now onwards. We will make sure that PMP for your bar, you be change the Chief Justice President Mahama Dibeba. You be share omo Chief Justice as ye nim say to say Kwame and Co. Ye the allegations are ye evidence debate level against them. No, bimu beko jail because the Nyankopon as he says, omutin sa omukaya concocted evidence omudia abe took Chief Justice. The woman is clean. The woman is pure. There is no death in the woman. So they had to concoct evidence. Onyankopon mbuaye. Ye de yan concocted evidence. Ye di nukure beba na mujages no. Ma kind committee report no. The DWEN community 419 committee report. Please, Maminka Bibi. Please. You cannot Solomon or Kasa no. Who said they be I see me shouting because Solomon or Kasa mean Kasa. But Mimi be Kasa na Solomon aba. I'm sorry. Me no who kese yi. DWEN committee me say President Mahama. President Mahama chen. Me bakura. Maminka Bibi o chen Idi Amin o chen Adolf Hitler. President Mahama. Ye ka wickedness our Ghana President Mahama tops. And you bia when the government onu na ye wicked person no. And all those following him are all wicked. Maminka Bibi nchiro. What will be that? Say Minister Solomon ye ku ye tamful obi anim say Minister Solomon ye enemies. Now we see my ye bibi now what Solomon abe dane chama. Adolf Hitler tactics. Idi Amin tactics.
Obi enemy.
And democratic institution. Now Kwame nya Edison. Kwame has been fighting against the Chief Justice.
It's not true.
Ever since Chief Justice please. Kwame who sa oforinu
you have a problem
please who sa oforinu Maminka Bibi who sa oforinu omusi the petition abano oforia Poma na oye ne de enye ne lawyer oye ne de or ruling in favor of this man on a thing that was dubious and the Chief Justice said no.
Why?
And Sisia wako fasa Pomanu sa Pomanu babedane. Me say President Mahama say you can about wickedness.
We are talking about a justice of the Supreme Court.
There be
what is the problem?
My idea. PNP. Where on your coupon say you can correct. Meaning say you are doing politics. But mine would you way. Even say mine who was sem na would have this in a conflict of interest in Mami we are catching President Mahama. But because of wickedness and because of the wickedness, Santo na misi NDC a one-term government. This is the first time Ghana be one-term government. You see all the euphoria we happy no. Onyankopon di ube share sia o ma hu.
Me da say mami me phone lines ne kakra nsa ne we just have about few minutes. 0556692445 pacho anope mami fa o course ne kakra na mintio on CJ removal no ana afei Akwatia. Hello, good morning openyi we did this okase free here.
FM 95.1.
We are father grabem.
Father, my mentio ko wasem so boni tell ni enko.
No kware ni mame mo abaso. Na juma pa mo le de bu o man. Hey. Solo ni me mame no, me mame na oye PP ni ana so oye the party no.
Oye o no ne party PNP, right?
Oh.
Oye fan.
Me say won na mo o NDC san. Na juma pa ma ya no hu ya na. Mapa ma ye no hu ye moma ye ya politics na abai bi oba so no ye bibi pa speaker ye enta sa abai neti no so ma o ma ni tumpon kaka me waka ne
Father me da say ofofro emra 0556692445 0556692445 and no any numbers no ma fa course no. Hello, good morning.
FM 95.1.
Mustafa because of
Mustafa maminti on free boni tell.
But we mo my papa go Ghana. Na mo nko ba mu invite to studio wa o mo kan yan sesem. Obana to wa ka
David Mustafa tie. Obi ane na dwenche. Enti ontime nka so bi nkan yan sesem.
Wa ka so against Kwame Nkrumah and Ghana in Saban auto na ate Ghana. Ti nan be for this. My target is my frame market. Oba studio ni ma so be kan. Oba president on funny political campaign from that. Mom can say against Endi Sabani Kwame Nkrumah ban da Tomaso na jam tell me the mercy.
Menso be da so hofro and to so 0556692445 0556692445 and no any number no. Hello, good morning. Hello, Open, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. We didn't be our kase free boni tell mama na yanko.
Me da Isaac me kase free Jumako.
Isaac maminti on free Jumako.
Chief Justice say nyade wo be na nyade a onya bonanti wo nyino it oya boniti ya so ya ntimi nkan say mama we bu mbra so but what wanyin yi then na ba ya wanyin yi embra ni we da ye adwuma ni we yi no obi os wanyin yi on kire mbra kura mama ebu nse wanyin yi no ye ka mbra sam nye say sabi nzi ye mbra ni wo bi ye adwuma nti we bu mbra da won kire mbra kura mama ebu da ode yi Chief Justice na was wanyin yi
Meda say ofofro and to us so 0556692445 0556692445 and on the numbers no. Hello, good morning opening.
Hello, good morning.
Yes sir, pacho dini baby akase free.
Isaac Kaswa Peace Town.
Maminti on free Kaswa Isaac Bonitel.
Onua FM boma baso pa moya de. Any police for mo call Akwatia Yankopon hira won. Yankopon okata Yankopon boss ro bo asase on hira won on bo mo ho ban. Omo ya de papa police for na ya de papa ah mwa
Meda say ofofro emra 0556692445 0556692445. Hello, good morning opening.
Yeah, make a sapi koforidia.
Okay, would you maminti?
Okay. But make a sapi koforidia efemi te. Yeah, Chief Mamino asamo kika bebre wo honum no.
Hello. Okay, the line enter me and you know so 0556692445 0556692445 and no any numbers no my main far last course no na yemfancy 0556692445 na yemfa course no emfancy so just 30 seconds now. Okay, my main far last call. Hello, good morning, Opey. Hello. Oh, Debbie, lines in on Pacho Monchaki. Okay, so just 30 seconds. Yanko.
And the Crow Minister, Chief Justice in the day. Yeah, the ABC in the sea, it will be a petition, and an Indian farm, Braquaso, and a ye know. You who say, man, Peninian in Temonfa, the obedient dear, my monsieur, by young Quadim. Na Akoban says, Casemtina, a mere through a woman, we are sick, I did to fear you now. Attorney General Monfie Niagro. We are not joking. One more and that dane Tamako said in a more American in can ofurata more almost a mumekrum and Yausa Bino must move ahead. Now audio me and Yaji Sikana Yamfendi Ropo, Yajumi Sika Sheko for Boto, Nomofanya Benson.
Janet,
so with the Akwatia with the Chief Justice issue, Oma destroyed the democracy of Ghana. Ye come mamu krampwa. They have they have made the women of Ghana very sad because yen who say oba konenima kodu sa position so na president because of greediness adding greediness and wickedness adi sa maame na aba beto form ajama onye ena jama onye hwi inti de ye kan say
vice president
inti de ye kan say with what they have done to the Chief Justice, posterity will judge the NDC and President Mahama concerning omo didisika yanka about Collins Dawood omo still omo NDC so me kasanso about ato forson ena opuni ena omo keka ho omo didisika Ghana mu sika kese $200 million na die keka ho na sisi ade instead of say yebeji esika no NDC government we sika kura na we NDC ni a you are not guilty yesi omo family nambra na omo fa esika man.
Very well. May I say, maybe enda munyina no as Janet Nabla and our tenant and Solomon Owusu as well. Show was produced by Nana Kwame Obeng, Lois Adafe, DJ Kobo and myself. Me the Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. No pay mame now I say once again for the opportunity to serve you. Me sorry so ma ejuma team no aba betua. So Felicia will say and the producer Nitima Akani no take over from us. Stay with her. And the rest of our programs, I don't any Ochina will be back again. Na Yaba Besomo. Good morning, guys.